Good morning. Right, let me make sure that... Oh, look at that, straight away. Will he see me? Will he see me? No, he hasn't seen me. Tony hasn't seen me. Good morning all. I got my pack today to make sure that I am definitely going to not run out of battery. I'm going to slide that in my backpack. Put a couple of cable ties on to make sure. Got a couple of cable ties on to make sure that the wire doesn't get all in the way. Guys, how's my audio? Tell me, how's my audio? Hello from Toronto, Canada. Good morning, good morning. Toronto, Canada, yes. Audio's good, audio's good. Let's go. Without further delay, we're moving, we're moving. Right. Make sure I've got everything I need. I don't need a map yet. We are charging. Hopefully you can all see me. Good morning, everybody. This is a live walk to work where we are going to be chewing the fat. We're going to be talking about anything which I can see in the comments there, and we are going to be raising money for testicular cancer. That is a mouthful, but that's what we're going to do. It's something I've been talking about in the past few weeks, and you all know that I'm on a journey to shed a few pounds, and I don't like cardio. So here we are, we're on the road. Let's see how many people have joined us. We are at 300 people. So thanks to everybody who got out of bed. We are now on the move. While we're on the main road here, I was going to play Spot the Ashville Lorry, but we already missed an Arctic that went flying past. So good morning and thank you to everyone who's joined. Oh, I need to keep up here. Oh wow. Let's have a look. Those heroes evolved. Thank you so much, Ron. Appreciate that. Guys, everything today, anything you put forward is going to testicular cancer. Any penny at all that you put forward. It's, let's check the temperature out here. We're in t-shirt and shorts. Oh, we've had a call. Guys, we've had a call from Teza. Let's give him a call. How you getting on? I am, yeah. I put this thing around my waist and I couldn't tie my shoelaces properly. Oh, really? Thank you for your contribution, Terry. Oh, is it? I was on the road, but I was struggling a little bit there to get moving. But now I'm on the move. No, I was at the entrance there, so I reckon I'll be at work in 3 hours 10 minutes. Yeah. No, I don't want a McDonald's breakfast. I'll be all right, Teza. I'm en route. All right, cool. Huh? No, I won't be late. See you in a bit. All right. That's Teza from the office. He's already in. Oh, hold on. Mighty Necks. Yes, he loves the content and he's put something forward. Thank you. That's going completely to the Testicular Cancer Society. Right, guys, we're on the move. That was Teza. For those of you who are following the Ashville journey with me, look at that in the background. You just can't escape. Where is it? There it is. You can see a shed over there in the background. That's O'Donovan's. Not the one in Tottenham. That's a different one. And we're on the move. How many of you have joined us? There's 476 of you currently on. I was interrupted there by Terry. Let's check. Where are we? We're going to check the weather. It is not too bad. 6 degrees. 6 degrees. We're in t-shirt and shorts. And you know, I like to go into combat dressed like Mike Tyson in the 80s, all in black. But today I've wore some high-vis socks, so nobody can say that they didn't see me. Anyone who wants to meet me en route and get involved, I'm not going to stop. So if you can keep up, if you've seen Forrest Gump, when he just starts running for no apparent reason and loads of people start running behind him, I have no problem whatsoever with that. But you have to make sure that you can keep up, or even pass me. If you feel that you can pass me, get involved. I want to say, guys, I've been working with a brand, and to be honest, they brought up the whole testicular cancer, and been reading up about it and seeing the victims of it, how it affects people's families and what it does. And it's one of those things that men don't really want to talk about. They just don't talk about, I'll be all right, I'll get on with it. No, it'll be fine, it won't happen to me. So we're trying to raise awareness, and we're trying to raise money. If we can raise awareness, hopefully people can find it early. And if you can find it early, then you can try and do something about it. As with most things, the later it is, the harder it is to win. So that is what we're doing today. And while I'm doing it, I get to do some cardio. I'm definitely a bit slimmer than the last time I did this, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'll get there quicker. But I am prepared. I have my battery pack plugged in, so hopefully I'm not gonna have to mess around with any charging or anything like that. And we're en route. The sun is not shining. And I forgot to wear my watch. So I'm not even going to be able to monitor my steps. So while we're here on the dual carriageway, it's very busy. Actually, fancy getting a coffee, but there's no time to go into the Costa drive-through. And I can't actually drive through, can I? So I'm going to make my way. Guys, I've roughly planned my route, but I haven't exactly planned it. So I roughly know where I'm going to go, and I'm trying to beat my time last time, which I believe was, oh, hold on, let's check this. Ricky Robot, live from Los Angeles. Yes, Ricky, what are you saying? Thank you so much. Wait, hey, hello, hey, come on, where is he? Yes, there we go, there's an Ashville grab lorry. Thankfully, he's paying attention to the road and not me. There's 2 Ashvilles we've spotted already. Right. So this time, it's Ashville 2, O'Donovan nil, because we haven't seen any of their lorries yet. They're probably going to call the Alperton Depot now and send the whole fleet out. Okay, yes. So guys, thank you for joining us. Just to recap, glad to see you're all out of bed. If you're in another time zone and it's the evening for you anyway, I'm glad that you stayed up to join us on this. It's meant to be 3 hours and 37 minutes. On this 3 hour and 37 minute walk to work, but I'm going to try and do it a lot quicker. So my hands are free, I've got my backpack on, I've got about a litre of water, even though I'm going to need a lot more, but there's only so much I can carry. I was a bit delayed this morning because I put this whole contraption on. I put a couple of cable ties on it, and then I realised I needed to tighten my shoelaces, and I couldn't get down to my shoes properly. Those life walk problems. And now I seem to be sorted. I need to keep moving in order to stay warm. And I am going to stop in a second and have a good read of all your comments coming through and see our topics of conversation. Here we go. What's good, Dan from Toronto? Yes, what's happening? Stop for a donut. No, you're killing me, guys. QPR to win promotion. Let's hope so. What are your tippers doing in Oxfordshire? We're trying to do some work, mate. Hi from Australia. St. Lucian flags there. Yes, big up. Go on, Daniel. How are things on the walk? Come on, man is serious. Yes, he is. Good work, Daniel. What's the best way to get an apprenticeship? We'll answer that a bit later. Get Yanni walking to work. I'll try. If you want me to get Yanni walking to work, what you need to do is you need to jump on the DMs on Instagram. Yes, I think. You need to get on the DMs on Instagram and you need to shout Yanni and tell him to get involved. Although if Yanni walked to work, it would be a 10-minute walk, but maybe he can walk to my work. I'm glad that my back has freed up a little bit because I took about 10-15 steps out of my building and straight away my lower back was hurting and my knee was hurting and I thought, oh no. But it seems to have loosened up a bit, and anyway, I would have just walked through that. Let's go. Adam, yes. Ashville Tezza versus Yanni Mais Tezza. We'll see what happens. So what you're saying is basically you want them to fist it out, but I'm not sure if I can have that sort of thing happening. Tamza L. Keep going, it's a great cause. Yes, my brother, agreed. Kevin Lopes, keep going, Daniel. Okay, I will do as instructed on this occasion. Let's keep it moving. I see you want the beef, Tezza versus Tezza. I'm not trying to incite anything, and I love Tezza and Yanni Mais, but obviously if you put them head to head, obviously the Ashville Tezza will win. But it's not about that. It's not about that. We're two companies where the bosses both get on really well, so it's all family. Even though we have a little joke sometimes, it's all family, so there's no need to encourage everyone to jump on it and start fisting it out. Yep, we need Yanni to walk to work. Nice. Tezza, the transport manager, needs to plan my route. Truth be told, guys, I wouldn't let Terry plan my route because he's a stitch-up merchant. He'll plan my route and send me in the opposite direction. So I can't be doing that. I'm gonna have to go with Waze today. I'm gonna go with Waze. That's gonna plan my route. For those of you who just joined, thank you. We're walking to work today. One, because I hate cardio and I need to drop a few pounds. And more importantly, we're raising money for testicular cancer. Morning. He's cycling to work. We're raising money and awareness for testicular cancer. Guys, it's very important. You need to check. Look down there, have a fiddle, see what's going on. You need to see what's going on. You need to find it nice and early. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Don't be silly. And if you are serious, you will check. Let's have a look at this. There we go, look at that. Dual carriageway, no one in sight. Just me. I haven't seen anyone else on foot yet. So no one else is as serious as me. Or silly, however you want to look at it. And we are walking into work. Oh. So yes, guys, thank you for joining us. Let's read a few of the comments. Good morning, Daniel from Wales. Yes, big up Wales. Yahida, I think it is. Take a break. Krispy Kremes, allow me, man. You're killing me. Krispy Kremes, big up to India. Yes, Jamaica in the house. Please, man. Krispy Kremes, what are you talking about? No, we can't be eating the Krispy Kremes right now. Don't get me wrong. I am a man for the Krispy Kremes. I don't want to lie to you. You know me. I like to level with you. And Krispy Kremes I'm loving, but for now, we have to stay focused. Unless it's a cheat meal. Then all bets are off. I'll be coming off this carriageway soon. I'm gonna see if we spot another Ashville. I assume I'm not seeing that. Well, we're not, to be honest, we're not flat out busy today. A good thing about this, I won't call this cardio, but this walk to work is that not only am I exercising my legs and the whole body, I'm actually exercising my big mouth as well, because I'm going to be talking the entire time I'm there. I try not to use my ears and mouth in this ratio normally, but today is a bit different. Let's see what we've got up here. Yes, Mike, done. Merlot, thank you, studying exam. Yes, I'm trying to stay motivated. He is studying for his exams. Yes, shout out to you. Yes, what we got here? Great cause. Well done, Daniel. Yes, from Australia. The people in Australia are shouting us out. Big up Ian Mack. Ronnie, what are you saying? I'm a local, love to see Ashville lorries around. You're inspiring. Thank you so much, Ronnie. And again, let's take another one. Andre S. Yes, everyone's getting involved and everyone seems to be up. And we are just under the 600 mark. If you know someone who should be getting involved and who's not getting involved, drop them a WhatsApp, an iMessage, BlackBerry Messenger, if you're still about that life. Whatever you got to do, get them up and get them involved. I think I've missed my turn. Guys, shout me, how's my audio? Because last time I did it with headphones and this time I haven't got headphones. How's my audio, guys? Let me know. How's the audio? Yes, Toronto. How's my audio? My audio's good. Thumbs up. Great, great audio. Yes. Oh, got a big one. Whoa, Callum Stock. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, my brother. Guys, whenever you send something, please let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from. Give us a few flags. We're trying to go international out here. We're trying to see the representation and the demographic. You like them big words? I say them, but I can't spell them. That's an iconic building there. I'm not going to show that. I'm going to bait myself up a bit too much. The last time I did this, my hands kept freezing up, and a couple of people in the military were giving me some advice. They were saying to, what are cyclists doing on the pavement? It took me out. They were giving me advice, stuff to do with my hands, to keep my hands warm. I think I need to just keep moving them. Kind of like Thanos, when he puts the gauntlet on. Just keep moving them. I think that's what it is, what I should be doing. And we are off. I'm not a side man, but I'm on a side road. Once again, we are in the territory of I Am Legend. Look, empty streets, zombie apocalypse time. Nobody is around. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Yes, we are alone. I'm not going to treat myself to any water yet because I barely started. Let's see, check out what we got going on here. We already saw Callum Stock. Ahmed Ibrahim, great work. Thank you, my brother. Great work to you. Glad you're up. Right, we are past 600. What's that, a Trinidad flag? Yes. Oh, we've got Chicago in the house, USA. What else we got? Come, show me some flags, people. Show me some flags. Come on. Dominican Republic, Canada, India, England, Nigeria. Yes, you just want to chop. Come on. Boston, America in the house again. New York City, California, Cameroon, Holland, Germany. I was going a bit fast now. I've called it on. And now Pakistan. Come on. I believe that's Cameroon, Poland, Iceland, Kenya, Ghana, India, Eastbourne. All right, cool. St. Lucia, yes, of course. Close to the heart. New Jersey, Sweden. Right, we're definitely international. Let's take a few of these. DWB Construction. Yes, my brother. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Ooh. Yes, Marco. Marco S1000R. I don't know what that S1000R means, but shout out to you, Marco. Let's go. Without further delay. Okay, so the plan is I'm gonna walk all the way to work, and then hopefully my video team, who won't be in yet, hopefully my video team can come and meet me down the road somewhere at some point, and we can show the last elements of the walk into the yard. That's normally the point where I start to cramp up and calves. I'm going to address something. A lot of you look at pictures and you say that, or you watch the videos and you say that I miss leg day. I don't miss leg day. I've got skinny ankles, man. There's nothing I could do about it. You can't train ankles. And if you do train ankles, you can't make your ankles bigger. I don't miss leg day. I've got big quads, if I do say so myself, but there's not a lot I can do about my ankles. So I'm putting it out there and I'm correcting it. I do not skip leg day. I don't skip any day. That's the trouble. I don't skip Krispy Kreme's day. That's what got me in this mess in the first place. And contrary to popular belief, I don't actually train bicep. I don't train bicep or tricep. I do compound movements of back, chest, shoulders, legs. I train core. I try to train 5 times a week. And yeah, I don't actually train my arms. Now, in my Ashville gym, I could be honest, say it myself, I am a little bit limited with what I can do on my legs because I'm struggling to train. I don't have a leg extension and I don't have a hamstring curl. So I'm still very new to the straight leg, bent over hamstring work to isolate your hamstring because I keep bringing in my lower back. So I'm very new to it, but I am trying to learn. I am trying to improve. What have we got here? Alex Moss, yes. He's watching from Australia, yes. Thank you so much. Guys, for those of you who are just joining us, firstly, all nearly 700 of you, thank you for joining. Everything that comes in today, we're gonna be giving to testicular cancer. I'm trying to raise awareness and money for the society, which helps people who are unfortunate enough to have it, people who have survived it, and it helps their families as well. Because it's one of those things, I did it myself, guys. All men, like, everyone's a tough guy. No, I don't need that. No, I'll be all right. No, that can't happen to me. But it can happen to anyone. It can happen to any of us. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You have to check. What have we got there? Anyone. It can happen to anyone. Oh, look at that. Welcome to the Power Day Stadium. Look, it's my mate Ed Crossan, the Power Day Stadium. Ed, you never told me about this. Gonna call Ed up after this. Ed never told me about that. Football teams, rugby teams. Guys, that was Power Day back there. Owner of Power Day, Ed Crossan, good friend of mine. We did a video together where we cleaned up a fly tip. Ed's got a facility in Scrubs Lane where they recycle 100% of what goes in there. We're looking to do some work again together in the future. Massive firm, great infrastructure. I think I better put my maps on now, people. I haven't actually put my maps on yet. I'm actually just winging it at the moment. Okay. Right, oh, what's going on there? 21 minutes, well, that's not correct. Let's see if I can change that to, oh no. No, that's not gonna work. We need to change that. Oh, no, I'm gonna get myself in a right pickle here. What's the road safety? Safely, look left, look right. Guys, do any of you know how to get Waze on, oh no. Do any of you know how to get Waze on, to get Waze to work as if you're on foot, as opposed to thinking that you're in a car? Share drive, overview, no. If anyone knows how to get Waze to know that you're walking, please let me know. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Right, we'll have to revert back to maps, see how we get on. Yes, let's go to Ashville. Yes, fastest route, that's it. That's it. Cool. Sorry for the delay, guys. We now have a map. And we're working our way there. Google Maps is best on foot, yes. What time does the shift start? Shift never stops, mate. Walk and talk. Daniel is serious. Waze is for cars only. All right, well, and Google is best for being on foot. Waze is for cars only. Okay, well, I have been educated. Let's see what we have here. If you haven't been to Canada, you're not serious. Well, that's from Switch. Well, I have been to Canada, so I am serious. Thank you. Michael P, hello from Poland. Yes, Michael. Okay, you saw me on Lewis Morgan's podcast. Yes, my brother. Wow. Michael, greetings from Hungary. Yes, thank you so much, Michael. Great inspiration, learning from you every week. Greetings from Hungary. Sorry, not Michael, Mark. Thank you so much, Mark. Sorry, trying to read this is a bit... And we're off. So guys, before I got distracted by the Power Day sign, yes, we're walking to work for fitness and to raise awareness for testicular cancer. I'm trying to drop some weight, a bit heavy to be running. And if I was running, I'm not sure how well it would go. Feeling pressure already walking. I wonder if I picked it up. And yeah, trouble is I started doing that, and it looks like everybody's woken up out their beds. I think the ground was shaking, so we're gonna keep up a good walk. I don't exactly know where I am, but I'm definitely not lost. How could you ever be lost in London? So we are walking into work. We still have a long way to go. Wow. There's still 9 miles to go. Wow. I didn't think it was that far. Guys, we have 9 miles to go. We're going to be walking in. Thank you to everyone who's joined us. Thank you to everyone who's serious and got out of their bed nice and early. The hands are playing up. As the military advised me, keep your hands moving. Keep them moving. Keep them moving. For those of you who have joined us already, it would be good if you could let us know the proportion of you that know us through Ashville Weekly, or where you found out about Ashville, or what you'd like to see more of. We're trying to listen to your suggestion. We're trying to listen to your comments. And if you see in the latest videos, if you watch them, you'll see that we're showing a lot, as opposed to me saying, we're gonna do this and then it's done. We're showing you what we're doing. We're showing you the work and the process of the work, which is a bit difficult sometimes because Noel does not want to be on camera. But we're managing to bring you an element of the work. Oops, someone else is walking to work. Morning. Someone else is walking to work. I'm new to the walking to work, but I gave the international nod. You know, it's like Yeah. Oh, the dogs are barking at me. Yep. Alright, okay. Alright. Right, those dogs don't like me. It's a good thing they weren't bigger dogs. Now, I'm not scared of dogs. I love dogs. So I wouldn't have run anyway. I'd have tried to disarm the situation. Let's see where we are. Let's check what we've got going on here. Peter Ellis, greetings from Croatia. Yes, Peter. Greetings from Croatia. I think that's the first Croatia one I've seen today. So shout out to you, Peter. Oh. Ooh. It is fresh out here, guys. It's fresh out here. I'm in a park. Other than the dogs that tried to attack me, there's nobody here, just me. Let's check my map. Make sure I'm going the right way. Come on. This is where I lost myself last time. Not lost, went the wrong way. No, not going to go the wrong way. So I went in a different direction than I should have last time. Yes, people, for those of you who just joined us, walking to work today, raising money for testicular cancer, for the Testicular Cancer Society, which helps people who unfortunately have it, it helps the survivors, and it helps the families which have been affected by it. Guys, don't be proud, be brave, but don't be proud. Got to check, man. Got to check. Because I sure as hell ain't going to check for you. So you have to check yourselves. Make sure, try to catch it nice and early. Because it is real. It doesn't just happen to people on TV. It is real, and it does happen. So check nice and early, guys. Yes, so guys, let us know. Did you find us just for a random search on YouTube? Did you find us through me collaborating with someone else? Do you watch Ashville Weekly? Do you watch our videos? What else would you like to see? There's some outdoor gym equipment here. If I was serious, I'd do a few sets. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What have we got? Right, let's have a look. Oh, we've got some outdoor gym equipment here. If I'm serious, I'll do a couple of sets. Right, so if I can fit myself here. Hold on. Nope. Is this like a row? Unfortunately, guys, even if I do these, none of you can see what I'm actually doing. So I think, good morning, Mr. Sirius from Vancouver, Canada. Big up Ashville, regular subscriber to Ashville Weekly. Where's the review of the, okay. The review of the 150-ton Lee Bear. Now, the review of the 150-ton Lee Bear is coming. So that is in a chalk mine. It's in a quarry, but it doesn't actually belong to Lee Bear. It belongs to a company, and that company obviously bought off Lee Bear. They're saying they didn't want anyone in the quarry in COVID. Now, I have to respect their wishes, but granted, it's a quarry. It's however many hundreds of acres big, and it's a machine. But I have to respect their wishes and their policy. So as things begin to lighten up and free up from Monday, I've already got onto Lee Bear, because if you watch an Ashville Weekly, you see we're in close contact with each other. each week. So I've already gotten to Liebherr, and Liebherr are contacting the quarry, and 100% your boy will be on that 150-ton machine. 100%. Oh. Oof. Oof. Oh. Actually limping a little bit. Oh, we have a runner going past. So we have someone who's actually jogging, and a couple of people walking their dogs. So people are coming out bit by bit, coming out, getting onto the road. The sun's still not out yet. The grey skies of London. Oh, hold on. People are jogging, people are getting out and getting fit. The last time I did the walk to work, I encouraged a lot of you to get out and start walking or running or cycling, whatever you fancy. I'm not really a man for a bike. I find it extremely boring. So any of you who have got out and started walking, remember what I'm doing is free of charge. I'm not paying. I'm breathing all this air. It's free. Obviously I had to buy a pair of shoes and shorts, but I assume that generally in your daily business, none of you walk the roads naked. So if you've got a pair of shoes and you've got shorts or trousers and a t-shirt, this is free. I'm walking around, and I did encourage all of you to do it. Walking is fantastic for your mental health, for your fitness, for absolutely everything. You don't have to walk as far as me. You don't have to walk. There's no imaginary finish line. You can just go for a walk. So hopefully some of you took me up on it, and a lot of you did go for a walk. Hopefully you did. Or you went for a run, if you can do it. Or you did some form of exercise. Not just for your physical well-being, but for your mental well-being. It's about the mind. It's all about the mind. When I'm at work, and every day it feels like I'm getting kicked in the crotch or punched in the chest with every conversation I have to someone, it affects my mind, which in turn affects my body. So you have to do something to try to alleviate, to try to release, to try to refresh, refocus, reset. So, and when you're walking like this, you guys are actually helping me as well, because I'm actually downloading. So when I'm downloading now, hopefully it gives me a bit of RAM. I get a bit of RAM space. Hold on, what's this? Still seeing Callum Stock up here. Yes, my brother. When I download to you, it frees up a bit of hard drive space, and I can go again and I can keep going, because I do always say, no matter what, you have to keep going. A lot of people watch Ashville Weekly and they see a load of machines, they see lorries, and they think, oh yeah, it's all right for him. It's definitely not all right for me. 100% it is not all right for me. It's not easy out there, people, and on a daily basis, oh, check my map, make sure I'm still going straight. And on a daily basis, people, my losses far outweigh my wins. The difference is, I just try to, it's like a ship. It's like a ship, and I keep getting holes in the side of it. I just plug it, keep moving, plug it again, keep moving, keep going, plug it again. Sometimes you hit an iceberg, it's a bit more than a plug. You might have to go and weld a brand new panel on the side. You keep moving, you get to the next depot, you offload, you go again. You may have a voyage where you don't sustain any losses. By the time you get into where you're going, your engine will probably go anyway. So that's what I always try to share with you guys. No matter what, you have to keep going. You think I feel like packing it in sometimes. What am I doing all this for? Because it's about, I get a lot of stick about work-life balance and stuff like that. While I love what I do, it is not easy. Oh, sorry guys, let me check my route. We're turning here. We have a walker and a cyclist. God, while I love what I do, it is not easy, but I'm stubborn enough not to pack it in and to find a way. There are times when, I'm not gonna lie, I blatantly want to cry. Actually, I don't. I'm not serious. If I do cry, I cry on the inside. But you have to keep going, no matter what. Yeah, I'm guilty of this. I am 100% guilty of this. Sometimes I just look and I just see problems, but sometimes you have to try to focus on the positives. I know it's hard. You have to try and focus on the positives, and it's not, and always remember this. Big infrastructure, big problems. So if you're running a small company or you're working and you're struggling to pay your bills, everything is relative. So if you're at this level, you have problems. The person at this level, they have the same problems. They just they might earn more money, but they just add a few more zeros to their problems. So it's all relative. And I know how that feels exactly in my personal life and in work. So hold on, let's make sure. There are no such things as problems, only challenges. You've clearly watched your Jacqueline O'Donovan interview. Guys, that was an interview that we did a few weeks ago. We were able to bring it to you on Thursday night. Jacqueline O'Donovan interview. I wanted to share it with you. One, because O'Donovan is a huge company and it's something for me to aspire to. Michael has always been great with me, where a lot of other companies didn't want to deal with me or look down their nose at me. Michael always gave me advice. My mechanic Noel actually introduced me to Michael. I just called him out the blue one time and he said, oh yeah, I know them lorries. And I said, can you help me out please? I needed a chain for a skip lorry and no one else would give it to me. He just said to me, didn't know him from anywhere. He just told me to drive up to him. I drove up to his depot and he gave me what I needed and he got me on my way. And we've been cool ever since. He's never asked me for anything. He's never wanted anything. Not that I could give him anything other than a headache. So we've always had a great relationship, and Michael introduced me to Jackie. And I was always, because it's a family business, I was used to wonder how siblings work in a family business and such a big business. But, you know, they have a lot of family values. I know Michael's sons as well, Owen and Ryan. Shout out to them. And one's running a load of lorries, the other one's running one of the depots. Great young lads doing their thing. So, and I aspire to, you know, and to do stuff like that. And I had a day at QPR, obviously when things were a lot more open. Morning. I had a day at QPR where I invited Michael and his sons down, and I'll never forget this. I was talking to Ryan and Owen, and we were just talking about stuff, and they said, my hero is my dad. I was like, I've never heard anyone say anything like that before. He said, yeah, my hero is my dad. Like, I get up in the morning and I love what I do, but I go to work and the example my dad sets, like, I do it for my dad. And that is something that really touched me, that somebody would say that. And I thought to myself, I ain't started with the whole kids thing yet. I don't think I'm qualified. But that is something that really touched me about the O'Donovan company. It was a family business. And it's, you know, see, sometimes in businesses you see the son's not involved, or one son hates it, or one son is, one son isn't. People be falling out, because families do argue. But the fact that their hero was their dad, I began to learn more and more about the company. And I was introduced to Jacqueline, and I saw all the things that Jacqueline was doing. And I saw a lot of literature about the industry. And that literature, Jackie's name was often attached to it. So I wanted to know what was going on. And she was a lady in construction, and I wanted to know. The interview went extremely well, and hopefully all of you learned something. And generally, the people watching Ashville stuff and the people watching me, the majority of them are male. But if there were some women watching, I hope you got something from it. There are women that work for me. Julia, Sinead, Maya, and Vesha, all of them watched the Jacqueline O'Donovan interview and messaged me and said, what a great interview. Sinead actually said, I'm going to work harder. I said, you do that. You do that. So, if you do get a chance, guys, go and watch that interview. It's definitely inspiring. Where are we? Oh, man. Something's not right here. Sorry, guys. Something's not right here. Okay, where am I? I am struggling a bit here. Where am I? I am, no. That can't be right. Let me just make sure that I'm meant to be. Okay, don't argue, do as you're told. I believed I was going to go that way, but it's taking me further this way. Oh. Kind of lucky the streets are still dead. I might be a bit mad walking down the road with this strapped to my waist. Foot's hurting. So yes, guys, going back to my, before I miss, let's check what's going on here. Whoa! Buddha 187. Shout out to you, my brother. Simmer Singh. Yes, Mr. Singh. You're an inspiration. Keep up the good work, brother. Everyone. Yes, please try and get us to 1 mil. How I started my career. Yes. Good luck. I hope it will do it in 3 hours. Oh, now you're putting pressure on me, man. You hope I'll do it in 3 hours. Let's do it. Yes, 1 million subscribers. You know I like to level with you. Well, I'm going to level with you. Subscribers have slowed down a little bit, you know. Our subscribers have slowed down, but my team always say to me, why are you worried about subscribers when we have the views? So the subscribers have slowed down. I have promised that when we get to 1 million subscribers, I will make the video on how I started completely, like the entire video. That's going to be like Lord of the Rings part 1, 2 and 3. We're going to have to go into old libraries, pull pictures, and I'm going to talk about everything. I'm going to talk about our previous bases, our showrooms, the people I met along the way, my relationships with them, what I had to do, faking it till you make it, all the sorts of things that I had to do in the construction industry to get where I am today, and hopefully that gives a lot of you an insight. But I said on 1 million subs, we're blinging, we're blinging, we're blinging. It's Terry Duff. Yes, Terry Duff. Here, look, Terry, the transport manager. Hold on, let me put this bro on loudspeaker. I bet he's gassing. Tezza, wait, hold on. Tezza.
Where are you now? What are you trying to get to?
I'm trying to get to work, Terry.
Yeah, I don't, well, Jesus, we're a bit late now anyway, but...
I'm a bit late, am I?
You just got up for green. You should have done a left down the right.
I know I should have done a left, but that's not what my phone's telling me to do. Guys, Tezza, the transport manager. Don't you have a tracker on me? You don't have a tracker on me. Turn me down on the live, man. I can hear myself. It's echoing. I don't know where I am. Hold on. I'm in your manor. What are you talking about? What is Terry saying I'm in his manor? Terry, This is London. Everywhere in London is my manor. No, it still ain't the road, man. Where's this taking me? You know when things start to go wrong, I can't help but suspect Tezza, that Tezza had something to do with it. I just can't help but suspect the man.
I'm looking at the comments here. Ross ain't Baines. Tezza works too hard. No, I think he's right.
He said you're working too hard.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think he's right.
You think he's right, yeah?
Ross ain't Baines.
Let me tell you something about Tezza, yeah? If Tezza wasn't at work, Tezza would be over the road fishing, yeah? So don't worry about Tezza. He wouldn't be in his house anyway at this time. So don't worry about Tezza. He'd be over the road fishing. Wouldn't you, Terry?
Probably would be.
There we go.
Would be.
So he wouldn't be in...
Some directions, or you could.
No, I don't do I want this guy, do I want directions? What are you right, his breast's fully trying it, you know?
Alright, ring me if you get into trouble again, if you need my help again or something.
I didn't ring you this time. What do you mean ring you again? I never rung you this time. What's going on anyway? Pardon? Terry needs a holiday, yeah? Terry's on holiday every day because he enjoys his job. So he's enjoying life every day, aren't you, Terry? Always enjoying life. Sit there.
Alright, but if you don't need some directions, I'm gonna let you go because I've got stuff to do.
You've got stuff to do. Cool. All right, Terry's going to go because he's got stuff to do, guys. Keep the pace up. Yes, Terry. Very good. Thank you. That is Tezza from Ashville. If Tezza was listening earlier, which he probably was, he'll see you lot calling for the celebrity boxing match with... oh, we don't want to get run over. Thank you. He would have heard the people calling for the celebrity boxing match with Tezza from Yanni Mize, which Yanni and I are not going to let happen. Yanni thinks that his Tezza will win, but he has to say that. I know that my Tezza will win, and it's not like I have to say that, but I know my Tezza would win. Should I jump on the bus? Guys, just to recap, thank those of you for joining. How many people have we got on here? We've got just under 1,000. Oh, let's read on what's going on here. Jack Bowden, 19 years old and to buy my own digger. Yes, Jack! With a 360 bucket, can't wait to start my own little business. Yes, Jack, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Jack, who just bought his own digger. Jack, next time, if you write something, let us know what digger. I want to know what size. Let us know what make you've gone for. Is it a cat? Is it a Lee Bear? A Komatsu? What is it? Let us know what digger it is. Is it a little digger with zero overhang that when you want to dig some extensions and some footings, you can squeeze it down the side of people's houses? Or is it like a 3-tonner or a 5-tonner or something else? Let us know. Thank you, mate. My hands are cold. Right, there's people running out here, putting me to shame. Guys, there's people running out here, putting me to shame. Good for him. Just to recap, those of you joining us, we are on a live walk to work. We are raising awareness of testicular cancer, and we are raising money for the society, for the survivors, those who have it, and families that have been impacted by it. We're raising money, guys, because it's something that all men want to be tough guys, and they don't want to, well, all men want to be tough guys till they catch a flu, but it's not something that's spoken about. And guys, we need to check it. Okay, that alarm's going on. Shush, man. The people who are sleeping must be fuming. Oh no, it's off now. Yes, we're raising awareness of it because guys like to be tough and they don't like to check things like that, and they like to say, I'll be all right, and they like to think it won't happen to them. Unfortunately, it can happen to you. So you need to check, guys. You need to try and find it early. The earlier you can find it, the more that can be done. Let's check here what's happening. Artisan Electrics, yes, big up you, thank you so much. And Dan Ralph, thank you so much, Dan Ralph. Everything what you guys are putting in, this is all going to the Testicular Cancer Society. So everything you put in there is going straight over to them. And I think my team are telling me we can go online once we calculate everything and we can make a donation. So we'll try and share that with you also. If there's ever a problem with my audio or the camera, guys, please let me know, because I don't know what's going on. So you guys have to let me know. Foot's hurting a little bit, to be honest, but we will just walk through that. I need to keep talking, because when I keep talking, it takes my attention away from the pain, which I'm feeling. But this week, well, I normally train legs on a Sunday. I don't think I'll be training legs tomorrow. Not because I skipped leg day, but because this is enough for then to have to train legs and be squatting the day after. But you never know, we'll see how we feel. But generally what happens on a Saturday at Ashville is I spend the day running in and out of the video office. So I'll be in the video office, I'll be in the yard, in the video office, in the yard, and the team are working on Ashville Weekly. So I have to do, come on. The team are working on Ashville Weekly. So I have to come into the office, watch a bit of Ashville Weekly, go back out, come back in, and generally at the weekends we may film for other longer term videos that we're working on, but most of the work is on Ashville Weekly. So last week I got home on Sunday morning at 3:25 because we stayed and worked on Ashville Weekly, and we did something called bringing it home, and we did a watch through, and we have to watch through bit by bit, and I have to make sure that the cutaways are correct, that we're giving you the correct information, and we have to make sure that it's short, sharp, informative, and even little things like when you see a montage, it changes on the beat and all this sort of stuff. There's so much that goes into it, and all these little things come together, and then you guys think, oh, that's a great video, but some of it doesn't exactly strike you straight away for you to know exactly what it is. So that is what I will be doing for the rest of today. We have a training, but I don't have my orange gear with me, and there's no orange gear in the yard that fits me. So I left some clothes at work. When I go to work, I'm gonna try and hydrate, try and have something to keep me going, get changed, be at work for, I'm at Crossroads, don't know where I am. Let's spin around so you can see. Check the map, check the map. It reckons we're going straight. Streets are empty, man. You see, that should bother me. That burger. But it doesn't. Don't like that burger anyway. Oh, let's have a quick read, guys. Oh, let's have a read. Okay. Yes, Terry. Fair play, Dan. Come on, QPR. Come on up the arse. Okay. Dutch Pirate. Greetings from the Netherlands. Yes, I haven't been to the Netherlands in a while. Thank you so much. Cornelius. once I get tired, there are people like you inspiring me not to give up and move on. It's inspiring for me, give me motivation, best I could do. Thank you so much, Cornelius. I said it a little while ago, you cannot give up. Gen1, morning Daniel, managed to catch your live today. Well done, keep it going. That's Gen1. Who's this now? James Parks. As it's all for charity, have a few bob. Thank you so much. And yes, every penny of it is for charity. We're just under 1,000 people at the moment, guys. Boy, I shouldn't have stopped there, I've got to chill. Ooh. We're just under 1,000 people. Thank you so much for joining us. I assume what's going to happen is the later it gets, the more people that are going to join us on our walk to work. And I see from here, it is all going downhill. And by that, I mean the walk. I don't mean my life or my business, as far as I'm aware. Just reading one of the comments there about not giving up and getting tired and keep going. I'll tell you something, yesterday, Friday, oh, there's a fox. Psst, psst, psst. Oh, hold on. Come here. Psst, psst, psst. Psst, psst, psst. You see that fox? Where's he gone? Psst, 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 psst. He's looking at me and I'm looking at him. See him? Oh, now he's probably gone to get the rest of his clique and they're going to come back and punch me over. So, going back to what I was saying, I'll give you an example about giving up. Yesterday I was at work, normal day, a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles. You have to overcome them one by one. Putting out fires, sitting in front of my computer. I had to do a stereo with Matt Watson of Carwell at 8 p.m. I've put my gym there, so again, there's no excuses for me. Not my favorite day, training core, but I need to train my core, take the pressure off my back because I've got 2 slip discs. And I went into the gym and it was like every second was just brutal. I was like, oh, this is just long. But I managed to get it done. Even though I didn't even listen to music. It was a very it was a very weird training session. I didn't even listen to music. I had my mind on other things. But I got it done. I wouldn't even say it was my best workout ever, but I got it done. I did something and I finished. I did my stereo with Matt. Then I prepared for this. I bought myself a new camera to attach to my phone and everything. That didn't work out. That didn't work out at all. So I couldn't use it. So I've gone back to the standard using the phone. But today I have a battery backup, which is connected in. And I have a cable, which is coming down here with cable ties on it. So we should be fully charged. Let's have a look. Aha! Jack is telling us that you have 15 ton to lend out the business for 50. You bought 15 tonner as your first machine, Jack. Wow, you're serious. Jack bought a 15 tonner as his first machine. Wow. Toby Cohen, first greetings from Belgium. Yes, greetings from Belgium. Big up Belgium. I haven't been yet. I'm looking to go there. No one's ever invited me though. Let's keep this moving along here. Good morning, Daniel. Watching from there. How long have you been live for? Serious. Keep up the great work. I'm currently doing. Someone's on a Kubota. I've got a Kubota myself, you know. I've got a 1.75 ton Kubota machine with the 0 overhang, which is really good because somewhere like that, there you go, you can sneak it down the side of someone's house to dig those little footings. It's a little powerful machine. If you watch the work we're doing at Yanni's house, it's actually at Yanni's house, and I've got a dumper that works very well with it. It's a 1.5 ton dumper. So whenever you're working in someone's back garden, once you get into their back garden with it, then you can use the dumper and bring all the muck to the front, bring the grab lorry, Grab lorry can come and take it away. Really handy bits of kit, those, for doing landscaping work, doing irrigation works, and digging foundations for extensions, or if you're just taking up everything or taking the levels down to do a bit of a patio or something like that. Dun, 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 dun. Where are we? Just to recap, guys, sorry if I'm repeating myself. Those of you joining us, doing a walk today for testicular cancer. It is a 3-hour walk to work. Sharp pains in my foot. It is a 3-hour walk to work. Thank you for joining us, raising awareness and raising money for the Testicular Cancer Society, for the victims, the survivors, and people affected by it and their families. And guys, don't be shook when I say this, yeah? It is real. It's not imaginary. It is real. It does happen. It does affect people, and it can affect anyone. So, guys, you need to check, because we need to see it as early as possible. The earlier you see it, the more that can be done. We're still going straight. And we're just having a little pep talk. And as I encouraged a lot of you last time, guys, walking is free of charge. No one's not telling you you can't come out your house and go for a walk. Some of you are very fit, you could probably run if you wanted to, but walking is great for your body and mind. I did my research. Oh, something's happening. Mate, you should be watching on a live. What's happening? You're going to work. Where do you work? Shade and Shield, tinting. Oh, so you do the car wrapping and that, yeah? Well, I can't really plug you, boy. Yanni won't be happy. But yes, we have one man who stopped and seen us. Everything good, yeah? Oh, boy, I'm all right, bruv. It's a 3-hour walk to work. So when you go home, watch this later. You just watch Ashville Weekly, yeah? Oh, last night? Hey, bruv, you're a bit late, man. What happened to Sunday? What happened to Sunday? You're a busy guy. Cool, I hear that, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, come. Shade and Shield have stop.
Quick photo.
Yeah, of course. But
You're very tall, aren't you?
bro, I'm not. There we go. We're taking a photo about it. Where are we?
We are. This is Southall.
Where?
Southall.
Southall. We're in Southall. We're in Southall. We stopped over. We're gonna have to give the plug. Right.
Thank you, mate.
My brother.
I'll
Take
see you
care.
later.
Good luck at work today. Yeah.
You too. Enjoy the walk.
Boy, I'm trying. That man is on his way to work on this early morning. Good luck to him. Sorry, Jan, I know he does the same thing, Jan, but I have to give him a little plug. What can I do? He's a young man. He's running a business. He's trying to succeed. Of course, I've got time to take a picture with you. He was surprised at how tall I am. What, man thought I was lying? 6'5" out here, you get me? Oh. Every time I stop, I start to get cold. We need to keep moving. Walking is free, guys. You can get out, you can walk. I'm doing my research on walking, as boring as that may sound. Do you know walking is actually good for your eyes? Gives your eyes a chance to refocus. The actual walking, because it is an exercise, it releases endorphins into your body. So again, that helps your mental state. It's a lot better for your joints than running. And you can walk for much longer periods of time. If you're a big guy like me, if you can walk uphill, you can actually burn fat, but hold on to your muscle, if that's what you want to do. We're blinging. What was that? We're blinging. We've got a message. Okay? Let's keep it moving. So guys, try and get out and try and walk in the park, walk on the road, any sort of walking you can to help your mental and physical state. Let's see how many people are with us at the moment. We are around the 9:50 mark. Let's see who else is here. Brandon Hall. Yes, Brandon, how are we doing? Thank you so much. And Kong. Yes, Kong. Not very specific, but that could possibly be King Kong. I watched that King Kong vs Godzilla film the other night, and I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed. I'm not trying to spoil anything for you guys. The film itself was good, but King Kong got tucked in. I couldn't believe it. He got weighed in by Godzilla, like he properly got weighed in. He got weighed in to the point where Godzilla put his foot on his chest. You know, he puts a foot on the chest and you go, ah, to say victory is ours. Yeah, and then Godzilla gave him a squeeze. He beat him up. He put his foot on his chest and then he gave him a squeeze and walked off and left him. So I didn't think such a thing was possible. Like when I watched Batman vs Superman, and Superman got tucked in by Batman. But I suppose they put these twists in the film to keep it interesting. But yes, that was a massive shock for me. Where are we turning? Not about to start complaining to the council, but the sidewalks here are very uneven and all over the place. Oh. No, we are turning down here. This is not the route that I went on previously. Let's cross the road and not get run over. There we go. Thank you. Perhaps it's best I stick to the back roads. Okay, we're gonna zig. It's one of the things of being tall. You hit your head on trees. We're actually gonna zig. We're gonna zig and zag. So we're gonna take a left and a right, then a left and a right. We're around the back of Southall somewhere. Around the back of Southall in London. I've seen a lot of skips out here. None of them are mine. Don't know why that is. It's my local area. I'm not gonna go into it though. And then now we're gonna turn down this road. The streets of London are very quiet, guys. Very quiet. I think this is a setup to see if I'm lazy. There's a mattress randomly on the floor, but I will not catch any Zeds. I will keep it moving. God, and then a left and a right and a left and a right. So guys, as I was saying, it's crucial to get outdoors. And the males among you, it's crucial to check downstairs, see what's going on. You have to look after yourself. There's no point driving around in a big whip and you want to go and get your hair cut, you want to buy clothes, you want to drive something nice, you want to flex, you want to take pictures on social media, and you're not checking what's going on downstairs and your health could be deteriorating. Makes no sense. We have to get our priorities in order as males. Yeah, so allow the foolishness, allow the neglect, and get down there and check what's going on. You can go on the Testicular Cancer Society website and there's information on how you can check. I am not going to do a demonstration because I don't think you want to see it, and YouTube will just block the channel. Let's see what we've got here. Legend, best channel, total daily weekly inspiration, these serious things, channel and a group of companies is serious. Cheers from Ireland and Canada. That's from, forgive my pronunciation, my brother, Makuno. Sorry, man, I can't get the pronunciation right, but thank you so much for your generosity, brother. Jimbo. Yes, Jimbo. I'm a good man. So are you, Jimbo. Appreciate it. Woo. Tom Dory from Westminster Electrical Wholesale. I know Westminster's. Down here on Kilburn Road. Westminster Electrical Wholesalers. Tom Dory. Yeah, oi, Tom. Right, Tom, you put your hand in your pocket there, boy. That's some big money. Right, you see? Tall man problems. You can get your eye taken out by a tree branch. Tom, thank you so much for that, your generosity. Everything you guys put forward today is going to be given straight over to the TCS. I had to think about it, you know. Testicular Cancer Society. I'm thinking about going for a pickup again, guys. I've got my Discovery at the moment, but the warranty is about to... Oh no, my phone's acting up. But the warranty is about to expire on my Land Rover Discovery. And I do not fancy driving a Land Rover. Oh no, my phone's acting up, please. Oh no. Oh, no. Phone's acting up, sending me the wrong way. I can't afford to be going the wrong way, man. Yeah, the warranty runs out in like 4 weeks on my Land Rover Discovery, and I don't really fancy driving a Land Rover Discovery without warranty, even though the car has been good to me. So I'm thinking about what's next for me. I need a car which is robust, can get dirty, but I spend so many hours a day in it. I also need to be comfortable. I need pulling power in case I'm pulling a digger behind me or anything like that. So I'm thinking, guys, any suggestions you've got about the new work car for Daniel, let me know. Maybe I'll stay here and have a quick look. I had a VW Amarok. I had one for 5 years. Dodge Ram, bit big, bit juicy. Mercedes X-Class, haven't driven one yet. A Ferrari, not sure about that. Ford Raptor, Ford 350, a Defender, G-Wagon, Range Rover Vogue, bit much, Raptor, Vogue, G-Wagon, new Defender, Lamborghini Urus, yes. a Lamborghini Urus for work. Yeah, no, that's for Mr. Shalalambus. That's not something for me to be driving an Urus to work. So, thank you for your suggestions, guys. I don't actually like the G-Wagon. For me, it's a bit boxy and uncomfortable. For me, the G-Wagon is a bit... Oh, what is this? Oh, no. No. What am I doing? This doesn't make sense. I'm lost, guys. My phone's acting up. Oh no, I don't need this. It's very difficult for me to work this out, guys, because it's my phone's going haywire, telling me go left, go right, go this way, go that way. No, now I'm going back this way. This is nonsense, man. Back to the junction. Is this where you're taking me? Now this is foolishness. It's trying to take me back where I just came from. Uh-oh, problem. Nonsense, man. Phone's trying to send me back where I already came from. I'm just gonna walk this way and work it out, man. Come on. Messing around. Are we back on? No, we're not. I've just walked for 10 or 15 minutes in one direction, and now it's trying to send me back in the same direction where I just was. So I'm not going back that way. Oh. Oh. Foolishness, man. What's the point in going buying all these phones to be only be going the wrong way? Ah. Well, there's a setback. I've just added 15 minutes to my journey for following the direction it's going. See, people, challenges. But on this occasion, what can I do but keep going? Otherwise, I'm just going to end up on road doing nothing. It's not like I'm in a car and I can make up the time somewhere else. So I'm going back in the direction which I just came. I think it's trying to take me along the canal like it did last time. Yes, it's trying to take me along the canal. So we're going back in the direction we just came. Let's have a look and see what we've got up here. I know, Gibbo, I hear that, man. I am too serious to be lost. Yes, the canal again. Yeah, Lady Margaret, man. It made me turn around, wrong way. It's a deep dish. Thank all you guys for your encouragement. When you guys say it's inspiring you, therefore it's inspiring me to inspire you. As Eminem would say, I find you offensive for finding me offensive. It's one of those cycles, but it's a good cycle. Because we have got past the chicken and egg scenario. We've got past that already. So now, if you say I'm inspiring you, then that's inspiring me to inspire you, to inspire me, to inspire you. And keep going and going and going. So, we are going to be going back down to the canal, and I believe that is the quickest way. How many people are with us? We're at the 1100 mark, because I believe people are getting out of their beds. Once I get onto the canal, I feel a little bit better about things. It's cold, guys. Hands are cold. You see on someone's driveway when they got their car covered, you always want to know what car it is. Stop. Right. Okay. There should be a turn-in coming up. Aha! An alleyway. This looks right. Hello. Okay. Big slice of air pie there. Okay. We are in an alleyway. This looks familiar. Are people playing tennis? See what I'm saying? People keeping fit, people playing tennis. We like that. On the road again. Ashville is moving on the road again. We are back on track, people. I've lost 15 minutes because my phone wouldn't recenter and show me where I am. But we are back on track. We are heading to work. We are 6.3 miles out. So the last time I told you about the miles, we were 9 miles. And now we are 6.3 miles. There's no easy way of doing this, but I need the toilet, man. Oh, man. What is the correct way to do this? I need the toilet. What is the correct way of doing this? Without being disrespectful or rude or... and so forth. Let's get onto the canal, guys, and then we can have a bit more in-depth chat. There's a squirrel in that tree. Can you see that? Can you see him? You can't really see him, can you? We're back. Run along the canal, and our favourite dog there, a husky. Someone's walking their husky. There are swans. Swans, ducks. We are on the canal. We are on the canal. We are moving. I feel a lot better about that. Okay. Back on track. Let's do it. Keep one of my... Okay. For those of you who just joined us, guys, we're raising money and awareness for the Testicular Cancer Society, because guys like to be tough. They don't like to talk about stuff like that, and they think it won't happen to them. Unfortunately, it may happen to you, so we're raising awareness. Hamza, love your stuff, Dan. Lots of blessings from Melbourne, Australia. Yes, Hamza, Australia in the house. King Vehicle Damage Repair. Keep going, bro. Go do your work. I repair your Discovery. We've DM'd you. You've DM'd me on Instagram. I have to check that. Yeah, my Discovery isn't fixed, actually. If you watch Ashville Weekly, you'll see what happened to the front of my Disco. And I still have an almighty scrape or dent in the front bumper. And if I'm thinking about selling it, then... Oh, there's a bike.
Thank you.
Welcome. Man, there's a free. And if I'm thinking about selling it, I am going to have to get a scrape out. Truth be told, there are a good couple of other scrapes on that vehicle because it's very rough and tumble. So, yes, I'm going to check that DM. Let's see what this is. Julius. Thank you so much, Julius. And we're off, guys, raising awareness. I've got to put my hands in my pocket, they're freezing. We are raising awareness for testicular cancer, and everything that you guys donate today is going to the Testicular Cancer Society. Trying to encourage guys to check, trying to raise awareness for it, and we're trying to show you that things don't need to be open for you to be active. Walking and doing stuff like this is good for your mental health. It's good for your physical and mental health, but more importantly, your mind. If your mind is good, your body will follow. So don't be afraid to get out there. Nothing to be ashamed of. If you've put on a few pounds, like I have, 20 kilos to be exact, but there's nothing to be ashamed of. You can get out and you can walk, and it's completely free. No one's stopping you from doing it. So guys, get out there and try to exercise. I assume I'm staying on the canal here. Whoa, but that was a, look at that bike. Someone's burnt that. I think that bike has been pulled out the canal or it was on fire. Yeah, look at the state of that. T-Cut is definitely not gonna get that out. Yeah. Wow. I always look at interesting places to live. This person lives on the canal. Really? I don't know how that works. I hear they've got rats the size of cats down here. Hopefully it's not a problem that they have. But I don't know how I feel about that. But they are happy. And we're moving people. Trying to... Noises coming from the bush. Trying to get into work, guys. Terry's in the office already. He was on time. Terry, if you're listening, do your job in it. And don't be hyping. We're not flat out busy today, but we do have a few lorries out. We're doing a few bits and pieces. We're doing some maintenance, and we have a train in, and the material is piling up because no material's gone out since Tuesday, unfortunately. But I always say I'd rather be caught with it than without it. And what we're going to do is we're going to just take the material, rethink what we're doing, and try to work it out the best ways we can, because that's what we always do. We do that at work, and we do that in life. Things don't go according to plan. I was going to say on a daily basis, change that on an hourly basis. Things don't go according to plan. We don't give up. We don't cry about it. To be honest, I do cry about it sometimes, but we try not to cry about it, and we get on with things, and we keep moving forward no matter what. No matter what, you have to keep moving forward. One, because it's the right thing to do. Two, because really and truly you don't know it, but you don't really have a choice, because the rest of the world is moving. Everyone else is carrying on with what they're doing. Even if you want to do it with a sour face, you do it with a sour face, but you need to do it. You can do it moaning, no point, because no one cares. But you need to keep going no matter what. And really and truly, people can use compassionate words, but at the end of the day, it's your life, and you have to get on with it, and no one's going to do it for you. And just know that everybody else is doing the same thing. People who are succeeding are doing the same thing. When I talk to, obviously when, oh, hold on, interrupt myself here. Let's check what's going on here. Elude perception. Man's not serious about hydrating. Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Right. Eluded perception. We're just gonna have some water right now, because eluded perception thinks that I'm not serious about hydrating. Is that so? Eluded perception. Thank you for your generous and kind donation, which is going to go to the Cancer Society. And I am serious about hydrating. Oh man, there's sweat on my back, and I have to put this bag back on. But you are right, I do need to hydrate, so I've hydrated. My bag is back on both straps like a naughty schoolboy, and we're on the move. Talking about things not going according to plan, I speak to Yanni on a daily basis, and he has the same problems I do. You know, things don't go right. Same for him, same for me. Sometimes he's a bit lower than I am. Sometimes I'm lower than him. There's a bike. Sometimes he's lower, sometimes I'm lower. But we work together and we try and pick each other up. Sometimes we're both low. And then we just, at that point, we just both download. We just download. This happened, da, 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 da. And maybe I'll make a suggestion or he'll make a suggestion. But the fact of the matter is, no matter what you say, you have to keep going. And there's not really any choice. And know that someone else is going to do it. And you need to find your inspiration, which can change. You know, there's different ways of looking at things. Like, people tend to, like, sometimes I actually want to train. And I put, this is, you can think I'm a weirdo here. I put the final fight from Rocky 2. If you've seen Rocky 2, Rocky shouldn't really be in the ring. He doesn't have much boxing skills, but he's in the ring with Apollo, who's a seasoned boxer, modelled on Muhammad Ali. And all he does is take a beating for the whole fight, and he manages to, at the end, they both go down, and that 1 second he gets up before him. And I tend to watch Rocky 2 on repeat. I have it on repeat, that final fight, and that gets me through my training. So you'll find different inspirations for what you're doing. There could be a movie, there could be something you're trying to achieve, you could have a picture of something. there are multiple ways to inspire yourself to carry on, to do what you need to do on a daily basis. So you might not find it in music. You may have kids. Your inspiration may be your kids. It may be your parents. You know, because everybody has good days and everybody has bad days. So, and I am talking about your business, and I am talking about your personal life. I find for me, if I've got problems in business, my personal life tends to be all right. And when my personal life's all right, like the two are never working. There's never a time when it's like, oh my God, everything is just perfect. So the two require work. Much like the lorries and machines you see me with, everything requires maintenance. Everything. Even relationships with friends, relationships with family, vehicles, businesses, software, absolutely everything requires maintenance. So if you're going to start a business, know that you ain't just going to start it and go off into the sunset and put your 2 feet up in the air and interlock your fingers behind your head and say, yeah, I'm a business owner, everything's cool. Don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Everything requires maintenance. Noise is coming out the bushes, man. Everything requires maintenance. And unless you're kind of up here and you put people in place, it will require your attention. And even if you have got people in place, it will still require your attention at some point, but just on a different level. I assume I'm staying on the canal. Hold on. Yes, we are 5.7 miles away. Let's keep going. 5.7 miles away. Keeping it moving. We are along the canal. We're underneath a tunnel. Hello? Echo? Me walking through here is going to cause a madness. There's a feast for 1,000 pigeons. And I'm not trying to get pooed on. But they're going to have to excuse me and get out of the way. Let's walk backwards, see what happens. Yeah, I beg you move. Excuse me. Very good. Oh. Pull me. But guys, everything requires maintenance. And as I keep saying, it's very important not to give up. Let's check what we've got here. Oh. Yes, John Kennedy. Yes, we are trying to fight cancer. I'm trying to do my bit. To be honest, testicular cancer is not something that I was well versed in before it was brought to my attention. You always think about the cancer that's most relevant to you. You see, womb cancer runs in my family. So I've had great-grandmothers, grandmothers, and grand-aunts who have suffered from womb cancer. So womb cancer is something that's close to my heart. But testicular cancer, it's something that was brought to my attention. I was like, what are we talking about? And when they told me how many people, I was like, really? I was like, maybe I need to have a check. Maybe I need to see what's really going on. Shh, quiet. I said, maybe I need to see what's going on for me down there. And I thought about it, and I asked a few people. I said, you check? I was like, no, I don't check. What do you mean you don't check? You're going to have to check, man. Yeah, I'll check. So hopefully we can raise awareness. Today, the aim is to raise awareness, raise money, raise awareness for testicular cancer, guys. Raise money. Hopefully it can help the people who have it. Hopefully walking can inspire some of you to get up and go for a walk if possible. I'm not telling you got to go and walk 3 hours to work. Go and walk for 3 minutes. Don't get in your car. Walk to the shop. You want to go and get a pint of milk? Is that a bit old school, pint of milk? You want to go and get some milk? Walk to the shop, walk there, walk back, breathe some outside air, get your legs moving. 3 minutes today, 10 minutes the day after, 15 minutes the day after that. If you're able, you owe it to yourself to get out there, help the mind. If you help the mind, the body will follow. You need to be able to download your mind in some way. Like I struggle with it myself. I'm at work all day, and then when I get home I'm thinking about the work list. I have a shower, but I'm already thinking about the next morning, the next week, the next year, and you wake up and you go and do the same thing again. So now it's a chance for me to download. I can't actually hear any of you, so people who see me think I'm a madman. They think I'm talking to myself, but it's a chance for me to download and air some things to you. And while I'm saying it to you, I'm also listening to it myself, because I should know these things, and I myself don't always pay attention. Like, man, I'm sorry, man. Sorry. Sorry, man. I need the toilet. Well, it's a long one, you know. Out the bush. Not gonna lie, I feel lighter. I feel lighter out here. Gonna keep it moving. Okay, we are back on track. So, guys, thank you for joining us. We have nearly 1,200 people. No. Didn't touch my face. 2 different hands. I have 2. Don't try it. Don't try it. We are moving on our way to walk. It's a 3-hour walk, 3.5-hour walk. We did get lost at one point, which I thought I was too serious to get lost. Some of you thought that. We were both wrong. Got lost, but we're still moving. This is from Melbourne, Australia. Let's go. Again, guys, raising awareness of testicular cancer, and everything you donate today is going to the charity. I assume this food that people has dropped here is for the pigeons and foxes. It's a bit dirty still, but we'll let it go. Again, when walking like this, I do get inspiration. You see the construction sites, you see the amount of work that's going on. People are doing work. Not to go against the grain here, but I watch the news rarely. I don't really watch the news a lot. And I hear people saying, yeah, there's nothing happening. There's nothing this, there's nothing that. Forgive me, but that's not true. There is work going on. People are doing work. People are pushing forward. And it's a fantastic time to do it now. There's a lot of people sitting at home. There's a lot of people on furlough. You've got a phone. If you can go on your phone and you can Google clothes, and you can Google football, and you can Google when the AJ and Tyson Fury fight is on, then you can Google stuff to think about what you're going to do for yourself. Remember, business isn't just, there are trillions of different kind of businesses to do. and you need to enjoy what you're doing. So you can research anything you like. You could sit with your phone. You could sit with your phone. You could do research all day. You can make business plans. And it's not to say that every business plan that you put together is going to be a great business plan. That's not the point. The point is that you learn to do the exercise of making an appraisal. So you do your research, you write down your notes. I like to do points, like I'll go general and I'll go bullet points and I'll go income and I'll go overheads, stuff like that, and you map it out. A majority of the time what you're going to do, that is not going to be a successful business. It's not the point. The point is that you get used to those formulas, you get used to working out quickly if something makes sense and it doesn't, because then it becomes second nature to you. That is the point. That is the point of what you're doing. So whenever something comes up or you're presented with an opportunity, you're able to move that bit quicker because you know how to assess it. Let's take a few here. Chris Drew, check out Tom McDonald, Cancer. His tune got me through the toughest times. Did he really, Chris? Okay, mate. Right, Tom McDonald, we need to have a look at that. Thank you so much, Chris. Tom, he said that Big H one-upped him. Never give up, Daniel, no matter what, my brother. Serious. Hamzakon Metalis. Yes. But don't worry about that, Tom. That doesn't matter. We're all here together. We're all doing it for the same cause. It's not a competition. Nick Howard says, well done, serious. Guys, thank you so much for your generosity. And it is going to the Testicular Cancer Society. So thank you so much. We're going to give everything over to them. I'd like to see them on here, actually. We haven't seen them yet. However, they did repost my story on Instagram to say that I'd be walking. How many of us are here? Oh.
So I said, oh.
People riding bikes. They're flat out in the high vis gear, boy. You ain't gonna miss them. How many people have we got? We've got 1,100 people. Anyway, I digress. Going back to what I was saying about business appraisals and not wasting time. Try it, guys. It doesn't matter if you've never had a business. Everybody never had a business at one point. Some people were born and they had family businesses they took over, but they still had to learn the business. You're not just born and you know the business. So if you take the time to watch, if you know what's going on in the latest TV show and you know everything about fashion and you know everything about football or boxing or clothes or F1 and you know all these things, and you know all these things, you have a phone, you have, I don't know, a television with all these apps and stuff, and you don't know anything about what you want to do, something ain't really right there, is it? Because the people you're watching on the telly, they have spent the time to do it. You can use your phone to find inspiration, to find things that are going to motivate you. If it's motivating you, that's fantastic. Cool. I'm not sure how much EastEnders will motivate any of you, but if it does, good luck to you. But try to use your time effectively, people. There's only so much of it, and they're not making any more time. And am I going to get bitten? Oh, he will jump, yeah? I don't mind him jumping. Is he going to bite me?
No, he just wants to survive.
Hello. Ooh, look how beautiful you are.
No,
oh,
no.
he can jump.
On,
There we go. Look at that for a lovely dog. What is it, the dog?
He's a German Shepherd and a Husky.
He's a mix of a German Shepherd and a Husky. Yeah. What a dog. What's his name?
My name?
No, his name.
His name's Sky.
Sky? And what's your name?
My name's Path.
Yes, Path. What's happening?
I'm good, how are you?
Not bad. You're live on the Ashville Walk to Work.
Ashville?
Yes.
Actually working. I was just confirming if that was you or not.
Oh yeah, it is me.
I was actually, Yanniman's house and...
Oh yeah, you see me, Yanni. Oh,
Nice,
no,
nice.
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, big fan of your stuff.
Thank you, brother. All right.
How come you're down here?
Oh, we're walking to work today. We're walking to work.
Oh, you walk this way?
Yeah, I'm walking to work. It's a 3-hour walk. So watch this. This will be live in a couple of hours. You're going to be on our Ashville channel. Yeah?
Okay, no worries.
Yes, my brother. Take care.
Take care.
See you later, Sky. Oh, man. What I'm trying to say, guys, is try to use your time effectively. If you're sitting in front of a television and you're watching back-to-back TV programs, I mean, you could do it, but then don't wake up the morning after and say, oh, everyone else is doing this, and this person did that, and this person did this, and this person did that. Try to use your time effectively. And if you do want to sit there and watch back-to-back TV programs, maybe consider going on a different channel. Maybe consider going on Discovery Channel. If you're interested, there's so many things that you could do with your time. There's so many. I was watching something the other day on shipbuilding, and I saw the amount of stuff that welders were doing, and I saw how they constructed a ship and what they did and how they mixed the they made the main ship out of steel, and then they used a different material for the big structures in the middle. I'm just trying to say, guys, try to use your time effectively. And you can always, no one's stopping you. You can go through, you should never be embarrassed or ashamed to try and think of new ideas or things that may work. You may not want to do it yourself. You may want to take it to the company where you work. You may want to take the idea to a friend of yours who does a lot of business. But if you have an idea, try and develop your idea. I'm not saying, am I back? I believe I'm back, guys. I'm back. I think I'm back. Goldine, yes. Raising awareness and trying to burn those calories. I shouldn't, but I actually still feel quite cold. I don't think I'm sweating as much as last time either. But I'm definitely still walking, I'm definitely still moving. So I'm not entirely sure why that is. But the sweat's not pouring out of me like it did last time. Oop. There's a runner, it's not in the way. So yes, guys, we are on a 3.5 hour live walk to work, going to the Ashville Yard. We are 4.8 miles out. So earlier on, we were 9 miles, then we were 6 odd, then we were 5 odd, and now we are 4.8 miles out. Come on. 4.8 miles away. Hopefully we'll make up some time, because today I don't need to stop. I have a charger plugged into the phone, and we are moving. I think I need to walk in the grass. Yep, stops them sharp pains. And I'm just downloading to you guys, telling you my thoughts. And when I'm telling you my thoughts, I'm actually telling myself my thoughts as well. Because sometimes you know something, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're doing it. You know that person that gives you relationship advice, but yet their relationship's a mess. And the advice they give you is the advice they don't follow. So sometimes you need to hear, hello, cyclists. So sometimes you need to hear it for yourself. So, and once this goes out on YouTube, I can never take it back. So, we are somewhere in Hayes, I believe. Somewhere in Hayes. We're somewhere in Hayes. The train will be coming in to the yard soon. That would be pretty good if I could beat the train. I'm not sure if I can beat the train in, but that would be pretty cool. But I can't go on the rail line because I don't have all my orange. And I know how much everybody will jump on it and say, look at him, he ain't wearing this and he ain't wearing that. We know how to get down with pointing out everything I do, which is not entirely correct or orthodox. But granted, always safety first. It's about to get a bit dark, guys. Going under a bridge. I think this is the point where I was last time when that guy Manny came and gave me trains above. I do not think that is the Ashville train. Well, the Ashville train of material. It's not actually an Ashville train. Oh. The hands are freezing up. I'm gonna put my hands in my pocket for a little while. Bob and weave, bob and weave. So yeah, guys, raising awareness for testicular cancer, for people who are struggling with it, people who have survived it and their families. I'm also trying to walk to work. I'm trying to start an initiative of people walking because it is something they can do. Gyms are closed, places you can go and socialize are closed. And by that, I don't mean go to a place where you can socialize and get absolutely upside down drunk so you can't speak. I mean places where you can socialize, but the roads are not closed. You can walk, you can take your time. No one's telling you you've got to walk fast. Hiya. No one's telling you what to wear, and no one's saying how long you have to walk for. Walking is great for your mindset. Releases endorphins in the body. It doesn't put pressure on your joints, like for instance running will. That's my excuse anyway. My mate's yard is over there, Cam Creek. That's the back of his yard. I'm not sure if he'll be there today. That's jokes. I gave him a shout last time and nobody came out. When I get up here, let's give him a shout again. They do a lot of concrete. Oh, those sharp pains in the ankles. Maybe I should have warmed my ankles up a bit. But guys, yes, we're raising awareness. So get out your house, do some walking. When you're walking, have a think. I do not do it other than now, but this phone, the one I'm recording live on, is on Do Not Disturb. I'm having this conversation out loud with myself, but if you don't want to look like a weirdo, you can have this conversation in your head. And you can spend some time thinking about, oh, I think I'm spinning here. I don't know if up. Hold on. Guys, I can see something spinning here. I don't know if there's a problem with my connection. Can you not see me? Can you guys see me? Because I've got something spinning here, I'm not sure. Oh, yep, it's lagging. Ah! I don't know why it's doing that. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm getting a spinning wheel. Come on. Sorry guys, it's spinning. Serious, we see you. All good now. Yeah. Right. I've got a spinning screen, guys, but hopefully you guys can still see me. Let's check our route. Yes, we're going over the bridge and staying on the canal. Bit of an uphill walk. Let's generally the way my day goes. Oh. Let me try and fix my shoes quickly. We're around the back of Volvo in Hayes. Yes. We are around the back of Volvo in Hayes. I know exactly where we are. And as someone tried to say earlier, I wasn't serious about hydrating. Let's have a bit more water. Guys, tell me, is this lagging or can you see me? Because I'm getting spinning screens. You see me perfectly. See you clearly. It's okay. Cool. Thank you. The bag is back on. I don't know why, I feel cold. Not really sweating and hot like I was last time. And we push on. We're around the back, Hayes, somewhere. And we are on a 3.5 hour walk to work. Second time we've done this, but this time the main subject is raising awareness of testicular cancer and telling everyone they should be walking. Let's show some initiative. It would have been easier for me to drive to work, but I also need to burn some calories, and I am not going running. I am serious, but I'm very heavy. I don't really want to put that sort of pressure through my joints. And if I was running, this would be a much shorter video. So yes. If any of you are also on Instagram, put in a DM to Yanni. Tell Yanni to call me on my work phone or get the number of Harry or Ara. And tell Yanni to, something's going on. Tell Yanni to holler at me on the work phone, or tell him to come and meet me along the way somewhere. But I know he's got his sons today, Andreas and Nicholas. So I'm sure they're probably having fun somewhere. I think them boys like to go and do all that trampoline business and go and flip upside down and all that sort of stuff. So no doubt, he's a great dad, so no doubt he's having fun with the boys today. But yes, guys, please let us know where you're from. Show us a couple of flags. Yeah, so let's have a look at what we've got here. Yes, Alfie Bradding, thank you so much for your generosity. Keep going, great job raising awareness. By the way, love the videos. Kaval, thank you so much. From St. Lucia, yes, loving it. In St. Lucia, hey, listen, man, what are you doing up if you're in St. Lucia? Unless you're here and you're St. Lucian. If you're in St. Lucia's 5 hours behind, man. It's early. You're serious. Unless you're here and you're just flying the flag. But if you're actually in St. Lucia or you're in a time zone, guys, I see from India, guys, do me a favor, send me your flags, but send me what time it is in your country. Yeah, so send me your flag, but send me what time it is in your country. Send that, please. Let's wait. Gonna wait for a second to see this. Leeds, West Yorkshire. Well, I know what time it is there. Australia, Norfolk. All right, cool. No, you got to send me your time. No. Sri Lanka is 1 p.m. Okay. In the USA, it's 3:30. Thank you, Mark. I know it's 8:30 in England. Glasgow, yes, cool. South Africa, 9:30. Where are we? Germany is 9:30. South Africa, 9:30. Ireland is 8:30. India, 1 p.m. Mauritius is 11:30. Come on. Show it to me. Taiwan, I saw there. Sorry, went too quick. California is 12:30. Belgium, 9:30. Romania, 10:30. Kenya, 10:30. I know what the time is in Bristol. Thank you. St. Lucia is 3:29 a.m. Grenada. Canada. Portugal is 8:30. Lithuania. Hong Kong is 3:30 p.m. Somalia is 8 a.m. Estonia. Lithuania is 10:30. Luxembourg, 9:30. Right, guys, gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. Ah, my legs are seizing up. Gotta keep moving, guys, we've gotta keep moving. Having a look at the skyline here, we see the amount of construction that's happening, which is great and inspirational. And there's so much going on out there at the moment. Always remember, guys, when a construction industry is busy, especially in kind of the economy in this country, is kind of based on the fact that if you buy something and spend money on it, that it will be worth more money. That is, we have a message. Hold on. We have a message. Always remember, guys, the economy in the UK is based on the premise that if you buy something, land or whatever, and you spend money and you build something, it will be worth more money. That is it. That is one of the main things in this country, especially London, and the fact that we need more homes. God is not making any more land. He ain't. He's not going to suddenly make another country. So we need to build on what we've got. And if you're someone who's in property, you know, you might have a house, put up a block of flats where your house is. So there's no more land that's going to be made. And this economy is based on the fact that if you buy something, spend money on it, it's going to be worth more money. Now, always remember, you might say, oh, that's construction, that's nothing to do with me. Not true. Because of the construction industry, which is a massive part of the economy in this country, if construction is moving, all other economies will also be moving, because those people who work in construction, they are now being paid, they have money, they go out, they spend money, they do things with that money, they invest, they buy houses, they take loans, and you may work in a business where, you know, you may work in a cafe around the corner from a construction site, then they're spending money with you, you're going to your supplier, you're buying more materials, they've got more money, so to see certain industries busy, just know that it will trickle through, and it does, and it is good for everyone. All industries being busy is good for all of us, because ultimately we all want to do well. We are still a long way away from work, and it is going to be a long day for me. Thinking about giving you a few teasers for Ashville Weekly this week. What is going to happen in Ashville? I'm under a tunnel. It's very dark down here. Ashville Weekly this week, guys. I use my new sweeper. You might not see it, but I am in my sweeper, and I try to give the road a clean. It's D-Day for the skip lorry, which we've been fixing. So my skip lorry, what I've been fixing, after we put the engine in it, we had to do a bit more work to it. Wanted to get the lorry 100%. So we're gonna try and put that out on the road, see if it does any work. And last Monday, everyone who works in Barclays, HSBC, NatWest, Allied, Halifax, Metro, or any other banks all had a day off because people who work in banks have bank holiday Monday. But I had plenty to do. I like to make use of my time when I'm able. If I'm not completely obliterated, if I can move, or even if I can't move, at least if I can pick my phone up and put it in front of my face, I believe I can do something. So we were in on Monday, and we actually visited a gym. I got myself some gym equipment. Won't tell you what that is, but the gym equipment isn't perfect, so it's going to need some work done to it. So that will be in weekly this week, and we will be doing the thing that we call bring it home. Guys, bring it home is when you sit in front of the computer and you go minute by minute and you watch every second of it and you perfect it. You'll see that unfortunately a video went up this week. The Jackie O'Donovan video actually went up originally on Wednesday, and there was an error with it and I had to pull it down. I shouldn't do, but I felt absolutely humiliated. I couldn't believe it. For me, that was something like that's huge. And while some people might say, oh, so what, it don't matter, that video could end up doing 1 million views over the next 5 years. And to have something out there that is 100%, I like to try to create evergreen content. For any of you who want to produce some content on what it is that you do, any field, whatever it is, try to produce evergreen content that somebody could watch it in 10 years and it still gives them value. So that's what I try to produce. Leaving a mistake like that on a video, basically there was media missing from it. So there was a part where the screen went just black. It's not good enough. Can't have it. It was human error. So we took the video down. I gave all of you an apology because I felt that I owed it to you, and I was quite embarrassed about the whole thing. And then, oh, what's going on here? Are we still on? Are we still on here? What is going on? Guys, can you hear me well? Are we lagging? Are we lagging, guys, or can you hear me? You need to let me know, because I can't tell if this is working. You got me? All good? All good? What is that? Hold on. Kaval, Jesus, I didn't see the amount first. Wow. Thank you, brother. This is taking themes. Yes, thank you so much for your generosity. Also, all of this is going to cancer research. Anyway, going back, so we pulled the video down, we corrected the video, we put it back up the next day. So some 10,000 people had already viewed the video, and a lot of them are saying that they don't feel there was a problem with the video, but I do. And my team, Ara in my team, he also did. And I don't want to put out a video, just checking where I am, guys. We're still 3.8 miles away. And guys, I don't want to put out a video and then look at the video in 5 years or something like that. I want to be proud of it, and I want it to add value to people. If it inspires somebody now, I like to put content out and people watch it when they're ready to watch it. You saw earlier somebody jumped out and took a picture with me. You see, he said he's busy. He watched Ashville Weekly yesterday. It's cool. Once it's out there, I've given it to everyone. I'm thankful for every view that I get. So you view it whenever you can. And once it's out there, you can go back to it whenever you feel like. You might go back and think, what did he say about that tire? Or what did he say about that lorry? And you can go back and hopefully it helps you. So we're going to try and do more videos like the Jackie O'Donovan format with people I believe are interested. Speaking of which, I've reached out to some candidates who want to be Mayor of London. That will also be in weekly. And I want to interview them. I'm from London, born and raised. I work in London. And the decisions, what the people in power make, they have a massive effect on what I do. And they seriously impact my business financially. When you hit a business financially, you can stunt the business's growth. Sometimes businesses have to change direction. Sometimes they can't afford to keep the people they've got on anymore. So I've got questions. You understand? I've got questions, and I want answers for the candidates, the Mayor of London. There's no guarantee that they will get back to me, but I have asked a question. So let's hope they do. That will be another interview, and you guys, I can make my own judgments and you guys can make yours, and hopefully it educates you, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a man who runs to the place to vote and casts my vote and then stands outside and starts having a chin wag with the other people that voted. I don't do things like that. I tend to focus on what I'm doing, and it's quite ignorant really and quite small-minded, but I think, do you know what will be will be. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. I tend to think that, so I tend to think I need to focus on what I'm doing, and whatever happens, it's happened to me, it's happened to everyone else. So I will have to adapt accordingly. I shouldn't actually do that. I have the power to also vote, as all of you do. So maybe I should place a vote, maybe do my homework and place my vote where I see fit. But going back to it, hopefully the candidates for the Mayor of London, hopefully they get back to me. You'll see that in Ashville Weekly. And today will be the Bring It Home. Last week, I got home like 3:25 because we stayed at the yard until we could get Ashville Weekly right, and then we left it to export. The files for Ashville Weekly, you could be talking about, like, they're huge. There could be like 17. I'm gonna make a fool of myself here. It's either meg or gig. You guys can correct me. Anyway, they're very big files. Then my internet isn't great at work, so we have to export it. Then we have to, sorry guys. Oh, my stomach's doing somersaults. We have to export it, guys. Then we have to upload it. And who's to say that when we go to upload it, it will even be a smooth upload? There are times when we've exported a video and then the upload takes like 3.5 hours. And you guys think, well, what the hell is he doing putting out a video at 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday? I'm going to sleep. It's not because I want to do that. It's because of the challenges that I have faced when I'm trying to do it. And I don't want to moan about it in the intro and say, hi, I'm Daniel and this is Ashville Weekly, episode 27. My internet is rubbish and it's driving me mad. I don't want to do stuff like that. So sometimes when the video goes out late, guys, bear with me. It's the challenges that we face. But again, there's plenty of people all over the world creating content. I'm sure they face challenges also. I am actually starving. Let's see how many people have joined us. We are up at 1,200. Daniel. How long have I got left? About an hour and 20 minutes. My guy. Prank Tezza. You joker. People are telling me to prank Tezza. Firstly, the trouble with Tezza is he's not really the guy who gets pranked. He's the guy who's been pranking people. And I need Terry to focus on his work. So when I'm pranking Terry, like Bart Simpson when he used to call Moe's, and he asked Mo he'd like to speak to Seymour, second name Butts. And Mo turns around and says to everyone, guys, I'd like to see more butts. If I start doing stuff like that to Terry, Terry's got important things that need to be done. So it's a bit counterproductive. So I'm not going to be pranking Terry. Not today anyway. Maybe I'll prank Terry when he's at home. That's more of a, yeah. Maybe I'll prank him when he's at home, but not when he's at work. just to recap, guys, on the way to work, it's a 3.5-hour walk. We're raising awareness for testicular cancer. Everything that you guys donate will be going to the Testicular Cancer Society, every penny of it. We're going to make the donation. We're trying to help people who are suffering with it, people who have recovered from it, and their families and everyone affected by it. Don't mean to sound like I'm your teacher or your dad, but guys, you know we do the tough guy thing. No, later, don't let the water go happen to me. It can happen to anyone, no matter how immune you are to a cold, no matter how much you exercise, no matter how much of a Superman you are, it can happen to you guys. So it's important that you check your nuts, your cojones, whatever you want to call it. You need to check, guys, and you need to stay on top of it. It's crucial that you find it early, because if you don't find it early, then the chances of you recovering are a lot more limited. So don't mean to sound negative on a Saturday morning, but guys, you need to check. Also, I need to walk, I need to burn fat. I'm on a fitness journey. Done a video talking about the intermittent fasting that I'm doing, and I'm back in the gym with my training plan. And have a watch of that video, guys. Tell me what you think. I've had a lot of people talking about my black coffee. I have something in the morning that I call a bulletproof coffee. So basically it's a black coffee, put a little bit of Himalayan salt, takes the edge off it, and I put MCT oil, good for the brain, and I put G in my coffee, which is like a butter. And everyone said, why is putting G in his coffee? He's gonna break his fast. The world is over. As far as I'm aware, in a bulletproof coffee, ghee or G, however you pronounce it, it doesn't break your keto or your fast. As far as I'm aware, maybe you guys can correct me. Maybe I'm wrong. Won't be the first time. I've been wrong in the past, and I'll be wrong again. But as much as you guys sometimes are learning from me, I'm learning from everyone else. We all have a lot to learn. Hold on. Ghee is 100% natural. Ghee is that serious. Hello from Australia, what are you saying? Guys, we're up to 1,200 people. Let's love what you're doing, Daniel. Keep it up. That's from Scott. Thank you so much, Scott. Big up Ashville. Oliver, yes. Big up yourself, Oliver. And we keep it moving. Also, guys, it's a bit of an initiative from me, trying to encourage others to walk. We've all been through some tough times with COVID, lockdowns, stuff like that. A lot of people have been separated from their families. A lot of people have been lonely at this time for no fault of their own. A lot of people have been cooped up in their house. And the time is coming where everyone will be allowed out soon. For how long, we don't know. Because, to be honest, guys, what we call normal has now changed. There will be a new normal. Normal, what we knew before, has changed. But as human beings, what we've done since the beginning of time is adapt and evolve. That's why we live past, forgive me, that's why when we're in good health, we live past the age of 30, whereas the cavemen would catch a cold and drop down dead. So we will keep evolving as human beings, but there will be a new normal, guys. So the people who have been lonely in lockdown, there's some people who are feeling really down because they put on weight or they lost their job. It's not over. It's not over. You can get out, you can walk. You gotta remember, you can lose weight, yeah? And people say, oh, I can't lose weight. It's hard, but you can lose weight. You can't get taller. Well, I suppose you can get shorter, because my granddad on my mum's side, he used to be 6'6", and now he's 6'3". So you can get shorter. There's some things you can't do, but you can lose weight. Trust me. I say it sometimes, I can't lose weight, it's long. It might be long, but you can. You can if you put the time in and you want to do it. So if you're feeling down about your weight, you can do it. I'm gonna say something that's gonna make me sound like a madman. If you're feeling down about your job or your work, or you've been on furlough, use your time. I find this works. I've encouraged some people to do it, they said it helps. Start to strategize, maybe starting your own business. I'm not saying that you will start your business, but formulate a plan. Formulate a plan, think about a business for yourself. First and foremost, you need to think about what you enjoy. I've always liked building houses. I've always liked trucks. I've always liked trains. That is what I've liked. I like space, but I never became an astronaut. It's one of my regrets. And I also wanted to be a superhero. I never quite made that Bruce Wayne money. So yeah, so I wasn't able to buy one of those tumblers or anything like that. Anyway, I digress. Going back to my point, that is what I have always been passionate about. So that's what I did. There are probably other professions, other fields that would have meant I had a much easier life. I could have had a much easier life if I did different things, but that was my passion. And you need to not love, but you need to like what you're doing, and you need to want to do it. Whenever I put a job ad out, I see a lot of people, they just blanket apply. I just want a job. I'm gonna apply to every job. Yeah, McDonald's, accountant, yep. Carpenter, yep. Janitor, yep. You need, I know it's hard, and you need money to pay your bills, and sometimes you'll do something you don't necessarily want to do because it's a difficult choice and you need to pay your bills. But ultimately, if you have a choice, then you need to try and do something that's your passion. You may like drawing, you may like fixing things, you may like working with numbers, you may like TV, you may like whatever it is that you like. There is a business around that. So I'm not saying you will open your own business, but if you just do the exercise of trying to put it together, to formulate it, it's that practice. It's that, because I've done it so many times, people sometimes mention something to me and I'll just go in my head, the figures are coming out, I'm not really sure, it might work, not work because this and this, but it may work because this and this. So if you do it in your head a lot, and you work on appraisals, and you work on what you think may work in a business, like you get a grasp of, oh, it's a bit low. And you get a grasp of how to put together appraisals. You understand basic overheads in a business. The more understanding you have of that, the more, if an opportunity presents itself, you'll be able to calculate it a lot quicker. And you never know, you could be in a position where someone's there and they bring something up to you. How we doing? You could be in a position where somebody brings up an opportunity, and just the fact that you are in a position where you can quickly calculate it, you may impress someone, or you may make an impression on someone. So the fact that if I bring up something to someone and they go, and they say, yeah, but if you break it down and then the net that you get from that and the this, that, the other, and it will be this, then, you know, like you may impress someone or make an impression, and that could open doors for you. Hold on. We have a message. Right, I've been told to, let me stop a little bit. Tech Central. Man's not shook, you know that. Remember Tech Central, We are the Ashville of iPhone repairs, based in Scotland. Big up yourself. Yes, I love Scotland. I go to Scotland regularly. I spent 1 New Year's in Scotland. I love Scotland. I was on the coast eating fresh salmon. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much for all your generosity. All of you who have been generous today. Everything is going to the Testicular Cancer Society. Hopefully it will help people who are suffering, people who have recovered, and people's families who've been affected by it. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but some people are just joining us. We're having a healthy turnover here, a lot like McDonald's with staff. Going back to what I'm saying, if you don't have a job and you're at home and you're not feeling great about it, spend your time, get a piece of paper, get a pen, use notes on your phone. And guys, go through it. Go through the motions. Pretend. Yeah, that's what I said. Pretend you're a business owner. Pretend. Pretend like you're a business owner, you're starting a new business. Give yourself a budget. Here's my budget. My budget is, I don't know, my budget is 5 grand. Give yourself a budget, write on a piece of paper, try to calculate your startup costs, go on Google, research, do as much as you can. Everything is online now. Everything. You can't hide. Everything is online. And the same information the people who are already doing things are privileged to, you're not privileged to all of it, but you can get some information. Granted, I'll tell you from experience, when I started with lorries and stuff, it was very difficult to get information out of anyone, and it was very difficult to find some places because a lot of the big companies in this, they don't advertise because they don't need to. So it's very difficult, but in time it will come. But you can get the basics and you can get an understanding of the business. And like I said, it's about the exercise, it's about the appraisal, it's about working out if things do make sense. And that will help with your mental stability. Combine that with trying to go for some walks, you know, and try to watch positive stuff. I do this myself. I'm a victim of this. The other day I felt really low and I was in the gym and there's a Little Wayne song that's a, I feel like dying. I said, what am I doing? Why am I listening to this? Turn that off. And I put something else on that was a bit more upbeat. If you are feeling down, do not feed it with more negativity, unless of course you like feeling, you like feeling down. Try to always think outside of, try and come away from yourself and think about the situation when you're looking at it. Try to think about it as if someone you cared, if you were looking at what they were doing, because a lot of the time when you care about someone, what you would do for them and the advice that you give them, you wouldn't even do that for yourself. So try to think about yourself like that, because you need to take care of yourself. So the advice that you would give someone else, give that to yourself. So if you're feeling really down, don't go and find some depressing song. Like if you're going for a breakup, don't go and find some depressing song about the breakup and how you didn't manage and it wasn't. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't kick yourself when you're down, because there's plenty of other people who are going to kick you. So tell them to get a ticket and get to the back of the line, and then try to lift yourself up. You got it? Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. You're going for a breakup, don't listen to sad breakup music. If you lose your job, don't listen to a song saying the world is over. You know, try to listen to something which is going to be upbeat. Try to watch something on YouTube or something that you're interested in. Try to watch something that's upbeat. Try to watch something that feeds your soul, that feeds your spirit. Don't go down in the dumps. Don't go into the dumps and pull the door closed on yourself. What is the point? Hold on. Let's stop for a second. We're up at 1,300 people. Ollie B. Good man. Good work, brother. Thank you, Ollie. Rough Riders anthem. Dun 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 dun. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, that's the Rough Riders. Obviously, my singing is so good that that probably YouTube will pull up a copyright for that, because my singing's that hectic. Stop, drop. I didn't see who wrote that, but now you've put that song in my head, I'm going to be singing that all the way in. Yes, but maybe you mentioned the Rough Riders anthem because I was talking about music and other things to inspire you as opposed to drag you down. So guys, there are plenty of people who want to drag you down. There's plenty of people who smile at you and really they don't want what's best for you. So a lot of the time it's down to you to do what's best for you. You hear that? It's down to you to do what's best for you. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's not anybody else's responsibility. Your mental well-being and your physical well-being, it's not anyone else's responsibility. Oh, they said this and they always make me feel down. You let them do it. I understand sometimes people are in difficult situations. People are in unfortunate situations in unhealthy relationships, or they're in workplaces where they're not happy. But ultimately, if you're in a workplace or in a relationship and you're not happy, when you go home or when you're not with that person, it's for you to try to lift yourself up. Don't feed into the negative. I'm gonna say something what my team probably won't like. You'll notice that people say negative things on the videos and we won't delete them. I won't delete them, but I also won't comment on them. Because the way I see it, people saying negative things about me or people who work for me or about my business, it's more of a reflection on them than it is me. And therefore people saying spiteful and bad things and mean things that upset you about you, it's much more of a reflection on them than it is you. And just because someone said it, it doesn't mean it's true. People saying things about you, you're this and you're that, it doesn't mean it's true. It just means that they said it, and you may well be losing. Because you're losing, it doesn't make you a loser, and because you're losing, it doesn't mean that you lost. Very important, the race is not for the swift. So just because you're not winning today, it doesn't mean that you are not going to win. There are plenty of days when you will tread water, plenty of days when you will be behind, plenty of days when you feel like you're losing, but you have not lost. You have not lost. Oh, sorry guys, I need to keep up with these comments. Here we go. Yes, Ben, thank you so much for that. Yes, Hillary, thank you so much. Everything that you put here is going to the Testicular Cancer Society. We're at 1,200 people. What's my favorite DMX song? Boy, my favorite DMX song. Okay, that is a great question. Okay, I'm going to mention DMX here because we lost 2 people yesterday. We lost DMX and we also lost the Prince in our royal family. Let's talk my favorite DMX song. Right, I'm going to sing the song and I need all of you who are DMX fans, if you're out there, to tell me what the song is. The snake, the rat, the cat, and the dog. How you gonna see him when you living in the fog? The snake, the rat, the cat, and the dog. How you gonna see him when you living in the fog? Hey, yo, D, what up, D? You's a smooth. I see you when nobody knew who pulled the trigger. Tell me, what song is that? Who can tell me what DMX song that is? Nice, not slipping. Come on, what DMX song was that? Come on, we're lagging. Why are we lagging? Damien, yeah, it is Damien. Hey, yo, D, what up, D? You's a smooth. I saw you when nobody knew who pulled the trigger. Yeah, you know, it was over, though. No, it was over. Nah, that ain't my style. Now you stay fronting, but you still my man. I go saying nothing. There's your, go ahead. Go, oh yeah, and then, DMX, there's too much profanity in his language. This is a very clean channel. Let me stop all that. Guys, let's check how long we've got. How long have we got? This must be a meeting place because last time there were people talking here as well. Okay. Guys, we are 2.2 miles away. So originally we were like 12 miles, then we were 9 miles, then we're 6 miles. Morning.
Hello, mate. Yeah, we got from nothing.
And yes, and now we are 2.4. So that's a 2.3. We are bearing down on Ashville. We are 2.4 miles away on our walk to work, raising awareness and money for testicular cancer, and everything that you donate is going to the Testicular Cancer Society, raising money and awareness for everyone out there so you guys can check what's going on. If you're a lady and you're watching and you still have your dad, you have a brother, you have an uncle, you have a friend, you have a boyfriend, you have a cousin, tell him to check. Do not think that you are a rude boy and a bad man and it can't happen to you, because it can happen to you. It can happen to anyone, it can happen to me, happen to you. The earlier you spot it, the more that can be done about it, guys. Hear what I said? The earlier you spot it, the more that can be done. You don't want to spot it when it's too late. So, getting back to the yard. Hopefully, when I get closer, my team will come out and meet me. Then it's going to be a long day of work. I'm trying to get in before the train gets there, but I do not have my orange gear, so when the train's in, I can't actually go on the track. Am I still going straight? Oh no, don't, no, please, no. Sorry guys, check my map. Yes, no, why would you end? Resume. Hey, OD, what up, D? There we go. Let's check how we're getting on here. We are at 1,200 odd people. No, I'm not lost, don't panic. My yard is near Southall, yes. When is the hook loader coming? The hook loader is coming when Scania put a weighing system on it for me. That is when it is coming. The hook loader is ready. Any news on merch? We'll get back to that one. Dan, tell us about your modelling career. Give the people what they want. Okay. I had a short-lived modelling career, which was a very long time ago, and it was before and around the time that I started my business. And I wasn't a model as per se, and I didn't go to like castings and do stuff like that. I thought I was too much of a rude boy to go to a casting. You know, you see people go to a casting and they tell you to do foolish things. I thought I was too much. I'm not doing what you think. My man's not doing that. And but what did happen was I knew some people in the music industry, and I had a meeting somewhere, and we were talking, and I was talking, and if you guys remember N-Dubs, probably a lot of you will know who Talisa is. Basically, she saw me, and she said, I'd like to have that guy in one of my videos. And I was like, okay, well, what do I have to do? And I said, do I have to act? And they were like, this is the first video. And they were like, no, you don't have to act. I was like, okay, so what do I do? It was like, well, you just stand there and pretend you're on a date. I was like, but I don't have to speak. They were like, no, you don't have to speak. I was like, all right, well, boy, you know me, I'm not going to turn down money, innit? Like, boy, I'm not in a privileged period where I'm going to say no to money. My business isn't flying, and I've got bills to pay. So we've got to make ends meet out here. So I was scheduled to do that. And then I did, somebody I knew within Universal Records, they asked me to do an album cover, R&B Love Songs 2008. I'm going to tell you because you're probably just going to go and find it anyway. So it was R&B Love Songs 2008. Was it 2007? I think it was 2008. I was on the front cover of that. I got a lot of stick off my friends for it. But at the time I was in really good shape. And basically all I had to do was turn up in the morning and just take my top off. Now me, I could do that. I could just turn up and take my top off and get paid. Boy, it wasn't acting. It was modeling, so I did that. And then I was in I was in the N-Dubs video, I Need You. So I was Talisa's date when she was in the nightclub, sitting in the booth with her. So that was me, I was doing that. At the same time I was doing other bits and pieces, because once I did that it kind of snowballed. But my manager I had at the time, get this, at the time, wait for it, they used to say, look, he ain't gonna go to a casting. You could see what he looks like. If you want to do it, he'll do it, but he ain't gonna go to a casting. So I was getting bits and pieces, work here and there, but it had to tie in with the Ashville work I was doing. So carried on for a little while. I think there was R&B, Love Songs, 2009, carried on. And then another N-Dubs video came up, and that was Playing with Fire. And they said, look, we need you to do a little bit of acting. And I said, bit of acting, yeah? What kind of acting? They were like, Talisa's gonna go through your phone, and then you need to have a massive argument with her. I said, well, I could do that, you know. What you going through man's phone? So I said, okay, fine, no problem. So I remember the shoot, the Playing with Fire video, we're lying in bed, and I've got my my phone under my pillow. What kind of bait move is that, putting your phone under your pillow? So, hello. So the phone's under the pillow, and she reaches over while she's singing. She's got a great voice. She goes through the phone, and I think I take a box in my face in my sleep, because she goes in my phone and she finds something. And then there were two versions of the video. Now, there was a nighttime video, and there was a daytime video. And I've seen the nighttime video, but I don't know who else has, where the music stops and Talisa and I get into a full-out argument about what's going on. So we do take one, and she wakes me up, and she starts speaking. And Talisa probably starts cussing man out. Like, I said, what? And then they went, oh yeah, that's great. I was like, that's great, yeah? I said, all right, watch. So we go for take two, and she wakes me up and she hits me. So I start rinsing, like, really, shut up, late, I'm going, man. I started burying. And then the director said, cut. And he said, come over here, Daniel, come over here. And he took me to the side, he said, come over here. He said, let me tell you something. This is N-Dubs featuring Daniel, not Daniel featuring N-Dubs. Talisa has to win the argument. And I said, oh, all right, cool, I get it. So then we did take three. And when we did take three, I kind of eased off the burials. And yeah, that was that video. And there was a nighttime version of the video, but I'm not sure what channel it was on. And then I carried on with a few album covers. And then at that time, me and Mr. Shalalambus were a lot younger. We were rolling. And we went to, don't ask me why, we went to an art exhibition. What business we had in this art exhibition. The two of us are there gassing and, yes, look at the art, yes. These times now I don't know nothing about art. So me and Mr. Shalalambus are there, and Tyson Beckford is there. Tyson Beckford, famous, probably the first and only black male supermodel. And we're talking to Tyson, and we're just talking. He said, oh, what do you do, man? You're a good looking guy. And I said, cool, man. I said, yeah, I'm doing bits and pieces, this, that, the other. And he takes a picture of me. I said, that's a bit weird, but cool. And he sends it to Chris Air Jewelry. He sends him a picture, and he goes, and Tyson, he don't know me from nowhere. He goes, you want to go to LA and be on the catwalk? And I was like, okay. And he said, where's your management? And Mr. Yanni Shalalambus happened to be standing next to me, and I said, he is. And the camera went on to, not the camera, and Tyson looked at Yanni, and Yanni said, yes, I'm Daniel's management. Yes, I also do the cars and stuff like that. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's how Yanni Shalalambus became my agent. So this is two young guys with like no business in modeling. They don't know what they're doing. They're just on complete and utter sheg, making it up as they're going along. So then me and Yanni are going to LA, yeah? This time now we have no business doing that. So Yanni and I get to LA, yeah? And Yanni and I are in LA, and we're going around with Tyson. And Tyson, and I remember this is before she was famous, and we went somewhere, and Tyson introduced me to Kim Kardashian. And Tyson was like, hey, this D, he my protege. And I was like, yeah, that's me, I'm his protege. and he took me to a party, there was Kim Kardashian, a load of people. And I was like, okay, at the time she wasn't that famous. And see, when you're with Tyson Beckford, yeah, you basically, like, you don't exist. Like, you can't get a look in. Like, when you roll with Tyson Beckford, people say hello to you, but really and truly, they don't business. Like, they just want to talk to him. So Yanni and I are doing our thing. Now, bear in mind, guys, I've never walked the catwalk in my life. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm saying to Tyson and to Yanni, I'm saying, look, guys, man, just show me where the setup is. Show me where the catwalk is so I can go and I can, you know, just let me practice. And here, Tyson, nah, D, you don't need that, man. You got that natural style. You got that flavor. And I said, listen, bruv, that's good, innit? Like, I'd prefer if I could practice. You don't need that, D. You don't need that. I said, all right, cool. So now I've gone to my manager, Yanni. I said, Yan, man, you need to do something here, yeah? Because I need to practice. And Yanni's like, hold on. Don't worry, guys, I will keep telling the story. Let me just check where I am. Let me check where I am. Yes, I know where I am. So, and at that point, I've gone to Yanni and I said, look, man, Tyson ain't letting me, he reckons I got that swag. Cool, innit? That's all well and good. But when I get on that catwalk, if I'm making a fool out of myself, Yan, I'm making a fool out of both of us. So you need to get me on that catwalk. So then, Yanni says, all right, cool. So the next thing you know, we jump in a taxi. Tyson Beckford, me, and Mr. Yanni Shalalambos, my agent, yeah? We're in this taxi. And I'm like, where are we going? Here, Yanni. West Coast Customs. I said, what? Why are we going? He goes, you know I love cars, bro. I said, Yan, I'm going on the catwalk. In 3 hours, you've got me going look at cars. He said, no, we'll get back in time. We'll get back in time. So we get to West Coast Customs. Obviously, Yanni walks through the door and forgets what day of the week it is. And he goes in there, and I always remember Sylvester Stallone has this old black pickup. I've seen it in a couple of movies, and that was parked outside. I was like, oh, that's a nice car. And we're in West Coast Customs, we're taking pictures. Now, mind you, the clock is running down now, yeah? I've got to be on the catwalk in 2 hours. I said, Yan, we're running out of time. All now Yanni's grinning teeth, taking pictures of the owner of West Coast Customs, making connections. So, with West Coast Customs, and when we leave there, we go back to the, I think was it the Beverly Hills Hotel? It was wherever it was. And I walk in, and Robin Thicke is on the piano. I say, oh my gosh, like what is going on here? So Robin Thicke is on the piano on some playing tune. I'm seeing mad celebs in the front row. I said, oh my gosh. And Tyson just walks in, and we go backstage. I don't know no one. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm wearing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, all right, what do I do? They went, what do you mean, what do you do? So what am I doing? And I thought to myself, no, this can't run. And by this time, I'm backstage. I can't see how long the runway is. I can't see what's going on. So I'm beginning to panic. So earlier on, Tyson told everyone that I was his protege from the UK. So I say, hey, T, man, like, you got to give me some guidance here. Like, what's going on? This man puts his earphone in and says, sorry, D, man, I'm getting in the zone. And goes to stand somewhere else. I said, nah, it's a deep dish. I'm fully on my own here. I said, right. So I did the only thing I know what to do. I went and did a couple push-ups, yeah? And then I came back and I said, yeah, I'm ready. But I saw the queue of people and I said to myself, yeah. I'm gonna go to the back. So let them people go first. So I've gone to the back of the queue, and when I've gone to the back of the queue, I've looked and I've seen these models, and if you ever remember, Marks and Spencer's had this ad, and when Marks and Spencer's did the ad, they had the mixed race girl with the curly blonde hair, and she was there as well. And Tyson introduced me to her before. She's like, "Hey D, how you doing?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm great." So anyway, I gotta go. So I've gone to the back of the queue. There's this person reorganizing the queue the way they see fit. I don't know what inspiration they got or what piece of paper they were reading, and they've gone and took me from the back and put me third. And to make matters worse, they put Tyson fourth. So they put me in front of Tyson to go out on the catwalk. And they gave me some clothes to put on, and they gave me a chain. Now, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And all I heard is some tunes start coming on. So that man start beating tune. And first person goes out. Move a little bit more forward. Second person goes out. Move a little bit more forward. And I'm next. And I can't see the stage. So I walk out onto the stage. And I remember I saw this light at the end. Light at the end of the tunnel, exactly. And I just, oh. Are you watching it, yeah? Yeah. We're live. What's that? What's your name, brother?
Khan.
Khan, yes. Yeah. How you doing? You're right, yeah?
Yeah.
You're listening to my story there, yeah? Yeah. Yes, my brother. So I walk out on the catwalk and I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I just go for the walk. I just walk. I can hear tune beating. I can hear all type of madness. I don't know what's going on, but I just walk. I do the only thing I can do. I just walk. No, stop. Hold on. Nah. Sorry, guys. Sorting out my route. Hold on. Yes. So I do the only thing I can do, guys. I start to, I just walk. And I walk down and I walk back. And I don't think I breathed for the entire thing. I think I went, and I think I walked the catwalk. I came all the way back. And then I felt a lot better. And then at the end, they do this thing where you all walk round. And you walk round in a circle, like you walk to the end and you walk round. And then Mr. Shalalambus, who had me in West Coast Customs when I'm supposed to be rehearsing, this man comes and goes, "Hey bro, man, you were really stiff when you walked." I said, "Oh really, was I?" He goes, "Yeah, man, you need to loosen up." I said, I need to loosen up. Huh? Yes?
Some refreshments.
Pardon?
Some refreshments.
Some refreshments. People, refreshments have arrived.
Brilliant.
What's your name?
My name's Warren.
Warren.
We love what you do.
Thank you, my brother.
Hi.
Warren is here with refreshments, people.
I bought you some bag of goodies.
We have a bag of goodies from Warren. Thank you so much.
Some water. You probably have got some water.
No, I feel I could do with some water. Thank you so much.
Got some energy gels.
We got some energy gels.
Okay. Give you a couple of energy gels.
Thank you so much.
And this might be pertinent to you, but you might want it later, super malt.
I might take a super malt later. Yes, put hairs on my chest.
I've also got one more thing for you. It may not fit you.
Yes.
However, it's a nice goodie bag. It probably won't fit you.
It's a goodie bag, yeah?
It's a face mask.
Okay.
Okay, try it.
Milwaukee, yeah?
Yeah, try it.
Well, you work for him, yeah?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'll just sort of...
Ah, thank you. I got a face mask. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Very motivational.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we love your videos and that, and keep it going.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Thank you so
thanks,
much.
Daniel.
Thanks. Where are we?
You're coming up to West Drayton soon.
We're coming up
aren't
to
you?
West Drayton. So here is Warren, who's helping me out in West Drayton. Thank you so much, Warren. Big
I
up
felt
yourself there.
guilty about having my breakfast and seeing you walking.
Oh, you did?
So I'm going to go and have my breakfast now.
You're going to have your breakfast now,
Feel a
yeah?
bit better. Do you want to put it in the bag?
Yeah, I will put it all in the bag. Thank
Sorry
you
about
so
the
much.
weight, but it'll probably come in handy.
No, thank you so much. I appreciate it, my
All
brother.
right, take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Daniel.
Thank you. So big up Warren. He's come and brought me some supplies. I'm going to enjoy some of that water now. So going back to my story, Yanni Shalalambus said, "Yeah, bruv, you're a bit stiff, man. You need to loosen up next time." I said, "I need to loosen up." Bruv, I was supposed to be rehearsing. And we go out to the front. And obviously Tyson is working the crowd as he does. "Hey, man, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah, da-da-da-da. Where we going later? Da-da-da-da." And I'm just I'm feeling a bit low. And this lady walks up to me and she says, first time? I was like, yeah. She said, a bit nervous? I was like, yeah. She's like, bit stiff? I was like, pause. She's like, you're walking a bit like a robot? I was like, yeah. She said, I have a magazine. I was like, go on. And she said, I would like you to be on the cover of the magazine. And I was like, did you not just say that I was walking stiff? She went, yeah, but you can improve that. I want to know your story, where you're from, what you do. And then from being in LA and walking down the catwalk like a robot, because Yanni shagged me and took me to West Coast Customs instead of letting me rehearse, I managed to be on the front cover of a magazine. Oh, our phone is going. I need to put this in my bag, guys. Oh, let's see who sent us a message. Oh, my office are asking me for my location. Let's send it to them. Location. Let's share my live location for 1 hour. Obviously, we don't want man tracking you all day and night. I've sent my live location. Let's go. I'm gonna actually put my stuff in my bag. Thank you for bringing me this. I very much appreciate it, my brother. Goes to show that people are kind and might be inspiring him, but it's inspiring me that people would do things like that, because obviously when you go through on a daily basis and in business you tend to not see eye to eye with people a lot, or you may have cross words with people. It's good to see that in people's personal life people are still being kind and people are giving. So when you asked the question about modeling, you didn't think you were going to get that long story, did you? Well, now you did. Now let's have a little catch up here. I have been waffling for a little while. Such an important cause. I had a scare and they got checked it out. No drama. Get it done, guys. Keep it up for your health. Thank you so much, Dominic. Dominic is right, guys. You do need to check. We'll have a recap in a second. Ian Mack, he's watched Tremors, the classic, an Easter egg, and the man is still walking serious. Hold on. Tremors? Hold on, let's go. When you say you watch Tremors, do you mean Tremors with that guy that looks like Bon Jovi? And you got that big worm under the ground that has no eyes, but he can find his way around. And he pops up and eats everything and he can feel the vibrations. If you're talking about that being Tremors, I know all about Tremors. I have watched that film many a time. That is the sort of film that is on a Saturday night before Match of the Day. So you watch Tremors and then you watch Match of the Day. That's how I spent a lot of my childhood. Let's have some water. Oh man. Guys, my team have just asked me for my location, which probably means they're gonna come out and meet me. And then the last bit of this will be on, the last bit of this walk to work will be on Ashville Weekly. For those of you who've joined us really late, tell me if we're back, guys. Guys, tell me when we're back. Are we back? If we're back, tell me, because I've got no one to tell me, guys. Are we back? We're back. Yes, guys, because a lot of times, as a man, you don't want to show weakness. You don't want to show weakness at work, you want to show weakness in personal life. But there's a time to be tough, and there's also a time to check, and there's a time to be honest with yourself. So we're raising awareness. Guys, you need to spot it early, because it is real. Unfortunately, not in a bad way, but don't think it can't happen to you, because it can. It can happen to you, and it can happen to me, and you need to check. You need to check your cojones, your sack, whatever you want to call it. If there are any ladies watching, ladies, if you still have your dad, if you have a brother, if you have a cousin, if you have an uncle, if you have a friend, if you have a partner, if you have a son, then you need to also encourage them to check. They have to check. It's not going to check itself. So guys, we have to check, and the earlier we spot it, the more we can do about it. Also, while doing this walk, I'm trying to burn some much needed calories because I am on my fitness quest. All the gyms closed. I have made myself a gym to start training, but over the past 18 months, I have put on 20 kilos. So that's me walking around with an Olympic plate all day. I'm trying to trim down, and I'm a man who's a bit too big for cardio. So I cannot run, and I very much dislike cardio. I want to bang weights, Arnold Schwarzenegger style, do the rude boy thing, put some plates on there. Nothing more fun than when plates are banging on the end of a bar and it's so heavy that the bar is bending in the middle. Nothing better for me than that, but that will not help my weight. So walking to work, hopefully it's an initiative. Hopefully all of you can start walking as well. Sorry to repeat myself for those of you who have been here from the start, but everyone can walk, and walking, while it's good for your body, walking is also good for your mind. You know, you'll release endorphins into your body, you can clear your head, and walking is free, and almost anyone can walk. Don't take your car to go and buy milk. You want to go to the shops, walk. No one said how far you have to walk. There are people who can walk a lot further than me and a lot faster than me. That is irrelevant. What is relevant is that I have done something, and you can do something as well. So guys, don't be shy. Get out, do some walking, help your mental state. And I know it's been hard for a lot of people, it's been hard for a lot of you through the lockdowns. Some people have been very lonely. Some people are in serious financial difficulty, but it is not over yet. Lose doesn't mean you have lost. The race is not for the swift. There's plenty of people doing very well, and they have been bankrupt before. Elon Musk, for example. Some people have ups and downs, and some people are unremarkably remarkable in that they are just steady, they coast, they don't have highs and lows, and some others of us are not that lucky. Some of us have highs and lows, some of us take risks sometimes, and things don't always pay off. So don't be down because things aren't going exactly your way. It is not over, not yet. And it's more or less never over. So everyone needs to stay positive. You think the sun could shine a little bit for me today, you know, but no. Bunch of terrible weather. Yes. How are we doing? Not bad, not bad. How are you getting on?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
I saw Funny Auction.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd come out and donate.
What's your name?
Saaj.
Oh, where are you, Saaj?
There.
This is Saaj. We're in West Drayton. Yeah. Saaj has donated £5 to the Testicular Cancer Society. Thank you so much, brother. Right. It's going to a good cause. We're going to take it back.
Everyone at Reading Uni's watching you, construction lot.
The construction lot?
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Reading Uni construction, everyone's watching.
Reading Uni, the construction lot are all watching Ashville Weekly. Keep watching. Hopefully you guys can learn something, hopefully. And when you guys get out of store, hopefully you guys can come and teach me something as well. So thank you so much.
It's all right.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Nice
Much appreciated.
See ya.
See, that man's riding a bike as well, you see? He's riding a bike. He's staying out there, but be careful. We have £5. This is for the Testicular Cancer Society. If everyone gives £5, it's a lot of money. Let's put that in the pocket. Oh, I'm popping off here in my pocket. It's a very generous gift. It's not about how much you give. It's about the fact that you actually did give. Right. We are getting close. We are getting close to work. It looks like it's going to rain. We are very close. I don't want to waste any of this water, but I do need to just wash the hands off a little bit. I'm gonna be able to touch my phone now for a few minutes. Don't want to waste the water. Just need to wash the hands off a little bit. I'm not even sweating, man. I'm gonna need to up the game next time. That might have more to do with the weather than my fitness and my weight, though, to be honest with you. Ooh. I believe I can see the video team. That looks like it's Will and Glenn. You could see Will from a mile away. He looks like a tangerine all dressed in orange. There he is, all dressed in orange. Yes, Will, what are you saying? Not bad. Tell me something. Where is the drone and why are you on a handheld?
Glenn's doing the drone down.
Okay, Glenn's on the drone. Okay, are you about to give me a mic?
Yep.
Guys, I'm getting given a mic. I'm in West Drayton and the video team have come to meet me. They've linked me on road, as you say. I have to put this mic on the outside because it can't go underneath my clothes, yeah? Do you have audio?
Yes.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Here we go. I will, you're gonna have to walk faster than that to keep it. You ain't gonna be able to walk backwards. You might have to go sideways. And when you go sideways, you might catch the biceps still. You get me? So, we are, Will, you cannot walk backwards the entire way. You're gonna fall down. Put that in your pocket, please. So, we are nearly at work. How many people are with us? Currently, there are 1,600 of you. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Hopefully, we have raised money and awareness for testicular cancer. Everything that's been donated today is going to go to people who have suffered, people who have recovered, and people's families. I myself, I'm on a fitness journey trying to get back in shape. I've put on 20 kilos and I am walking to work to burn some serious calories because I do not like cardio. So I'm taking an initiative and hopefully a lot of other people start doing it. I said it before, if you remember Forrest Gump, he just started running one day. Well, do you know what? I've started walking. So hopefully now that I've started walking, it can start an initiative where other people will also start walking and we can all do something for our mental health and our physical health, because we need to do it, because we have all had a rough ride, haven't we? We've all had a massively rough ride. Let's see what I've been missing here. Shane Keeley, yes Shane, thank you so much. Run Forest Run, yes. It's more like walk Daniel walk, more than run Forest Run. So we are bearing down on Ashville. From a tech point of view, this has been a lot more successful than it was last time, because if you have a look here, well, you can't see it, but if you want to see it, you'll have to watch Ashville Weekly. I've done my setup here with my cable ties and everything, and I have my battery booster in my bag, and I've managed to get all the way here without messing around or my phone dying or anything. Well, what's the time? Sorry.
9:39.
It's 9:39. Oh, so we are still about 10 minutes out, aren't we, Will?
Yeah.
You have actually come a long way, you know. Like you could have waited till I was a bit closer. But yes, guys. So Will here is filming for our weekly show, Ashville Weekly, which is sort of like a vlog of what happens at Ashville on a weekly basis. We're constantly evolving. We're trying to make it better. And if you probably watched the first episode and you watch it now, you'll see the difference. We're sharing more with you certain elements of the actual work, what's going on, but we also have some separate individual videos that we are working on. We are working on the main video for the basement salvage project. There will not be a video for Yanni's house because that's his personal residence and we have to honor his privacy. There'll be a sweeper video coming out very soon Hopefully there'll be some interviews with the candidates from Mayor of London. There's going to be a video of me learning to drive a train in a simulator. Well, what other videos we got?
Gym project.
Oh yes, the Ashville gym. Yes,
Sweeper.
as I already said, sweeper. The Ashville gym. There's a standalone video for that. So hopefully, for the next couple of weeks, guys, we're going to be going back to back with 2 videos a week. Technically, with this live video, this is going to be 3 videos this week, because I'm serious. But guys, some of the videos we make, they take a while to make. If a building project, yes, oh there, oh, if we are, yes, people going by blowing the horn. Well, now the people who live in their houses will blame me for the noise, which is waking them up. And again, yes, I'm getting recognized by the residents and not insulted. It's a good start to a Saturday. So yes, so sometimes guys, the standalone videos, they do take a while. Because like the sweeper, it's an ongoing process. You have to do the work, then you have to spray it, then you have to service it, then you have to do artwork, then you have to test it, you have to make sure it's working and stuff like that. So it's but it is all coming together, and we are always working on the content we're doing, and I'm always trying to improve it, even though it is hard for me. And today, who knows what time I'm going to leave work here. I will have to go home at some point to have a shower, because I'm going to be stinking out the place, and I'm not sure how close people are going to want to be to me, but then I'll have to come back, and it's the only way that we can manage. Last week was episode 26, which is 6 months of Ashville Weekly. Every Sunday, never let you down. 6 months, a full, sometimes last week was the longest ever episode. It was 1 hour and 7 minutes. This week will not be that long. I don't know if that's a good thing and a bad thing. A lot of you say you want longer ones, but to be honest, it didn't really affect the views, how long it was. People asked for longer ones, we gave it to you. So I can't make stuff up to film. So I film what we have, I film what's important, I film my reactions, I film the trials, the tribulations, and sometimes we film the good parts, but we film what happens. So none of it is staged. Apart from when I'm doing like total foolishness, like sometimes I just like to have a laugh, but it's generally not staged. So Will, please be, that's a road, yeah? They're not going to stop because you're filming Ashville. Will, no. walk properly, no way. Walk properly, yeah. Will, the cameraman, willing to risk his life for footage. A good sign in a cameraman, but not good. I can't have that on my conscience, even though he is dressed like a tangerine. Totally in orange. I'm going to film you while you're filming me. So, thank you so much to all the guys that have joined us. A couple of people are saying, yes, Dan, give us the long episodes. Try to give you the long episodes, but can't force it. Can't force it. I need to keep it authentic, so it's not scripted. So I can't just make it up. And sometimes I go to meetings, and some of the first things that people say is, we have no interest in your YouTube. Don't bring that camera here. So, Will, there's people there, yeah? You're not going to be able to do it. So sometimes, like I have meetings in the City of London, and the people there, they have no interest whatsoever. Hello. Selfie.
I'm Ricky's wife.
Oh, hello. Yes. Big up Ricky from Autogleam. That's Ricky's wife. So yeah, yes. So we will try to keep bringing you great content, guys, and we're just trying to put some systems in place. If I'm going to be entirely honest with you, it is taking a lot out of me to work all week and then leave work at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday and wake up on Sunday and the posts and then all that sort of stuff. So we're trying to put procedures in place, and we're trying to finesse what we're doing. But ultimately, because it's not scripted, if a lot of stuff happens on Saturday, what are you supposed to do? Like, I have to film it, I have to document. There was actually talk last week that Ashville Weekly would run from Saturday to Friday, as opposed from Monday to Saturday. But me giving myself more work. Oh, dog don't like me. Morning. But me giving myself more work, I said no, because I didn't feel that's authentic. Because having my reaction on a Saturday after having a long week. Thank you for that. Revving on purpose to show us what your car can do. Yeah. Yeah, guys, we are nearly at work. I can see the entrance to the yard, but then we still have to walk into the yard. I can see the entrance, so we're I can't see the drone. Where's the drone? Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. We're nearly at work, guys. We've hopefully raised a decent amount of money for testicular cancer. This is going to go directly to the Testicular Cancer Society. Hopefully we've raised some money, and more importantly is the awareness. It's the awareness of testicular cancer. I want people to be aware. I want people to find it early. I want men not to be embarrassed. Why embarrassed, Chief? There's no need to be embarrassed. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not a weakness. We all get sick, and health is wealth. There's no point having all the money in the world, having nice cars, going to get a trip. Ah, no, the gate's closed. Oh, wow, my God. Right, I am locked out of my own yard. I'm locked out of my own yard. That's just great, isn't it? Ah, it's a deep dish. Nope, we're opening. We're opening. The Red Sea parted. The gate is opening. We are in. Actually having a look here. Oh my God, this road looks really clean. Somebody must have a new sweeper, because this road looks really clean. Funny that. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Forgive me for repeating myself, but we have a turnover of people, and when new people join us, we have to ensure that we give them all the necessary information so they know what we're doing, so they don't just come on here and think I'm a weirdo. Not that they wouldn't think I'm a weirdo anyway. We are up to 1,800 people, nearly 1,900. We are within the compound, but we are not at work yet. I tried not to moan, but from 5 minutes in, my foot was hurting. And the whole time I was getting sharp pains, but it's one of the reasons why I was talking so much, because the more I was talking, the more it was distracting me. So, and I was able to make it here. Something to be thankful for. As I said, there are people who can walk faster and longer than me, and there are people who cannot walk as far as me and they can walk slower. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm walking, you're walking, we are all doing what we can. So I'm trying to start an initiative here. Go and walk. I'm not telling you to go in t-shirt and shorts and hectic high-vis socks like me. I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm telling you that you can do something. You don't have to do everything. You can do something. Something is the start. The start is the hardest part. Once you start, if you can keep up with it and you do something, then it's good. And it transpires into other things. Try not to give up when you're doing something like this, and that transpires. It gives you sort of like an ethic and something that you can always rely on. And when you go to do other bits and pieces, you'll follow through with that same mentality as well. So try not to give up. Try to do a bit at a time and do something, guys. Yeah, you need to do something for your well-being. I'm not telling you how much of it, but you need to do something for your mental and physical well-being. Just like I'm doing now, I'm downloading to you, I'm clearing tabs, releasing some space on my hard drive, and I feel a lot better mentally about what I've done now, not so much physically, because my calves keep going to cramp up. And I said this earlier, I'm gonna say it now. Yeah? Everyone keeps saying that I skip leg day. I do not skip leg day. I've got skinny ankles. There's nothing I could do about it. I've got skinny ankles, so I do not skip leg day. Man's got quads for days. Are they stupid? Oh, no, Will, let's show them a bit of, I can't even tense my quad, it's hurting. Look, I've got quads for days. I've got quads for days, but I've got skinny ankles. That does not mean I skipped. I couldn't even tense my quad there. That side. And Terry is here. Oh, look, Terry's here. Ah, oh, Terry's here. Terry's here, look. Ah, oh, Terry's here. Come to make a sarcastic comment, no doubt.
No, I come to say well done, Daniel.
Wait, hold on.
I come to say well done.
Get your hand in the camera here so they can see it. Terry has come to say well done. I have returned. I feel like
You're not Jesus, you haven't risen.
No, here we go. I'm not Jesus. Here we go. Terry said I'm not Jesus. Like it's imagine the way Terry took. You know what? The way Terry behaves, he thinks he's Michael Jackson and he just come out with Thriller. The way this breath's gassing, chief man, fool. But yes, guys, we are at Ashville, and Ara, how do I do this? Where's Ara? Where's Ara? Someone call Ara. I don't know how to do this, guys. I'm going to be signing off soon, but I don't know how to end this. You see, we have made it to Ashville. There we go. We are in the yard. We have walked to work. I think this is like a 11 and a half, 12 mile walk that we've just done. We managed to do it in under 3.5 hours. Ara! What do we do? Help! Help! I don't know what to do here, guys. Before you do, Will, let's have a look at my setup here. Yeah, can you see my setup? Here we go. Got my charging cable here. I use my cable ties. Cable ties have gone here, and I've held this here, and I've got another cable tie here holding this, and this is going straight into my rucksack, which is over here. My hands are frozen. It's going straight into my rucksack, which is over here. Got my rucksack on my back. Okay, Will has just
Unplugged your phone.
Will has just unplugged me, but it doesn't matter because we have survived. So guys, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully we've raised some money and awareness of testicular cancer. Every penny that's come here, including the £5 that is in my pocket. Let's look for it. Obviously, man didn't sting it. This is also going, and we're gonna submit all of this, and hopefully it can help somebody and it can go to a very good cause. So I am now going to sign off. If you want to see the end of this and how the rest of my day is going, please tune into Ashville Weekly, and this will of course be in Saturday. So let's see. HG says I'm an inspiration. Thank you, brother. You saying I'm an inspiration inspires me. So, and Glenn is coming here trying to run me over. You saying I'm an inspiration inspires me to inspire more. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. We are gonna, and my hands are too cold. I can't, and my hands are too cold. It's not, nothing's happening.
That's it, yeah?
Yep. Thanks so much, guys. See you soon. Make sure you watch Ashville Weekly. Don't be shook.
Link in the description.
Link in the description.